you notice that this outpost, it's like kind of like an army outpost. It's not a huge one, but you notice that it's kind of run down for an Empire outpost. Most of the outposts that you see and are advertised are very well kept to kind of show the Empire.
Can I do like
strength.
a perception or investigation check as we approach to see if it looks completely abandoned?
Like propaganda
Hey
posters
guys, I'm
and
changing
such.
my name. It's Barrett Dondarrion now.
Alright, man. That's a pretty fucking tasty roll. That's a 19 plus whatever the relevant modifier
Alright.
is.
Well, you notice that there are guards on watch. You don't notice any like battle scars on it. You just notice that the wood's kind of rotting. It just hasn't been well maintained.
But there's still people
this
there.
place-
That's
oh
cool.
yeah, there's still people. There's still the army there.
This place could really benefit from some sandpaper and some new paint, you know.
It definitely could.
I love this character.
So,
Guys, we could spend our time building. This
if
place
we try to
back
go into the Barren Waste, will these guys stop it? Or the
No,
Hellish
they're
Barons?
gonna
Yeah,
gonna
I'm sorry, do we
encourage
actually
you
see
not
do we
to.
see anybody there?
That's
or
the
no?
entire reason for this outpost.
Alright,
They're going to
then-
encourage you not to, but they're not going to stop
We
you.
all have plenty of food and water, right? Let's just fucking trudge on. Like,
I can
fuck
cast
these guys.
I could cast good berries. So.
Yeah, give me some good berries.
Do
Can
we
I
got
try those?
some water
I cast
magic?
good. I cast.
I'll cast.
I don't have
I'll
water.
cast create water
I
because
eat-
I can do like fucking 10 gallons or something.
Man, those are
Just
really
burn a
tasty
spell
berries.
slot real quick.
What is that?
Really
Is that a
plain.
Marion berry?
They're really plain.
It is a.
By
it is-
description.
Oh, I know that they're bland, but I
You
would
know,
never say that.
it is a good berry, and I feel like this will nourish me for up to 4 hours.
Is it 4 hours? I thought it was 8 hours.
I don't fucking know.
Alright, Nathan, we continue into the fortress.
Alright, so
Yeah.
basically you continue on. You're met by some guards. You kind of see the sad look on their face of they know what you're going to do. You're
I
gonna
give
try
them
to
some
go
good
through
berries
the-
in an
Hey,
attempt to
guys,
make it
a
better.
smile is a flower on the face.
You can
Alright.
lose the solemn looks. No one has killed a Sararak, and these hellish barons certainly won't either.
And then you hear a voice, do you intend to go to the Hellish Barons?
And I intend to be back to fuck your mother tomorrow.
That's our intention.
I don't say that. I don't say that.
That's the
You want
plan.
that stricken from the rep? And you
I'll
want that stricken
strike that
records,
from the
Your Honor?
record. I'll say, and I intend to be back tomorrow for fucking
Fuck your
For my
mother.
weekly fish stew.
for something wholesome.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's the intention.
that's
Yeah,
our
we're,
Is there women in this fortress?
because he doesn't want any part.
Because they better be ready when I get back.
Because women are bad luck.
Because women are pretty. And I like them. Oh!
I'm gonna say that the scene got real uncomfortable, like just like it did now, where it was a quiet, but there were like 40 people around, and you did that, and it got real quiet.
If there's no women with you, then there's no women here.
Oh, that's a shame. Onward!
I'd
Well-
say scout out the competition. There's a lot of
So
a
your
lot
goal,
of man meat here,
So your goal is to go to the Hellish Barons.
Yeah.
and so
Yep,
we shall.
That's the goal.
My name is Commander Hildreth Hop, and I bid you farewell and good
Hildreth.
luck, but I fear we will never see you again, as we have never seen anybody else come back.
Then why would you tell us your name if it's that irrelevant?
Hildreth Hippity Hoppity.
Because I
Listen,
went through all
Bunny
the
Man,
trouble
that
to name myself, and
Bunny
I
Man.
want to tell you.
Hey, Bunny Man, we're gonna.
Bunny man, your concern is appreciated but unnecessary.
For I
These
am
are
the Kraken!
Yes,
And
we-
I will keep us all safe!
We have the Kraken. We have
Throughout the centuries, many like you
this
have
one,
gone
and
through
we
there,
have a
and none have
noble
returned.
elder.
There's never
Knights.
been any like me. King!
He has you. He has you there.
He does have a point, but I do not feel it is a good
Alright,
one.
Hey,
My
roll a
dad's like a
perception,
side cape.
James. Roll a perception real quick.
Hey, Captain Hop.
Yes,
You
my
should,
good
you
sir.
should never say never. I mean, the second you eliminate the possibility for
Yeah, I
yourself-
roll my eyes like a motherfucker, and you don't see it.
Well, young lad, as many people as I've seen go in there throughout the
Heart
20
can
years
never
I've
be
been
broken.
doing this, it's never been good.
Hey, man.
Captain
And I don't
Hop,
wanna see
Captain
him.
Hop, we look to be a pretty similar age. I mean, I'm sorry. Let's fucking proceed in, guys. I'm ready. I'm ready
Yeah,
to
I
get
don't
started.
even
Where were you going with that, you soft-spoken boy, man?
No, I was just like, hey man, you should never say never. He's like, I've seen many young men. I was like, I mean, I'm like 30.
I'm like 230.
like
years
30
old.
and haven't hit
I am-
puberty yet.
I am ready to die.
Well,
I'm just a very slight person.
hail and well met, friends, and good luck.
Hell,
I fear I will never
Hail
see
and
you
well
again,
met.
but
Hail
it
and well
saddens me.
met.
Hail and yada yada yada. Let's go.
we venture on.
We venture on.
Alright, so about another 25 minutes or so.
Get out that
you
second
reach
map.
the-
I know you got written.
I don't have a second.
Fuck.
This is the only map I have. You get to the ruins here, and you know from the orders that you totally listened to yesterday that this is where you have to meet Greedy King Greedy Travis's younger brother and second in command, Radcliffe the Viper, for the rest of your orders to see what you can do.
All right. I'm gonna cast a third level spell like Phantom Seed where I summon a horse. How many spell chips would that cost?
25.
I'm gonna say about. Well, this is just free roam, so I'd say don't even worry.
All right, then I'm gonna be walking on a fucking sweet ghost horse this whole time
gonna
because I
run
don't
it-
feel like walking.
I'm gonna one up him and cast floating disc and make sort of like a flaming.
All right, nice movement
Disc
speed of
underneath me.
10 feet, Scott.
Worth it.
Move the party down to a third of its speed.
I'm just gonna sit on my disc and follow in suit.
I'm just gonna ride on the back of my.
Scott and I are just doing a big dick showing contest, so neither's admitting it
So he's
yet.
gonna get on his trident like a broom and jump around.
Jim's gonna put the trident up his ass.
I'm gonna look kind of sad. I don't have something to ride, and
sure. Come on.
but I'm gonna be but I'm gonna act like I'm more of a man because I don't have
Well,
something
hold on.
to
This
ride.
this quite isn't right. Now I'm gonna step over. a little
Well, you
bit.
can hold up to
It's a
500.
pretty. I can hold it to 500 pounds. Hop on up the old floating disc there, man.
Here, I'll hold your waist so you don't fall.
Oh, thank you. You seem to really know You must be really starstruck, aren't you, lad?
I mean, it was pretty impressive when I saw you in that one fight. I mean, there were 3 tigers. You killed 2 of them. It was pretty great. It was great.
Mind you, this is a 3-foot diameter disc. You guys are close.
Yeah, we were close.
Now, Jimmy, is this a Titanic scene or are you guys facing each other?
Well, I'm sort of sitting on the edge, dangling my feet, steering this thing. So he can either be like sort of sitting behind me like this.
no, I'm
Or
standing,
he's straddling.
I'm standing trial.
Yeah, I think he's standing triumphantly, and I'm sort of just sitting, like, steering it. This is fun.
My
I'm
legs are
enjoying it.
really sore. I've never actually had to stand this long before. But I'm not
Nathan,
gonna
these
stop now.
ruins, like, I'm trying. Is it like a?
It's an old
Like an
town.
old- okay,
It's an old
It's like an
town.
abandoned
Is
town.
it? Was it like a big town, or is it like just a small like village that got
A
destroyed?
couple hundred people. It's
Okay.
not huge, but it
Like,
used to
I'm
be
thinking,
like
like, is it stonework or mostly wooden houses? Like, what's it like?
It's a lot of stuff. Like
Adobe?
it's been abandoned for hundreds of years.
But yeah.
So
it's
it's
it's mostly only the stone. Like there's some wood left,
But
it's
like
mostly
fucking
the stone
crumbling
foundations
chimneys and stuff.
Well, let's find this Viper guy. Where did he say he was gonna meet us? Is there some particular?
There's somewhere in the ruins. Like it's pretty easy to see anywhere.
All right,
should-
then we'll go there, but I'm gonna like not stand there in the center of the ground like a dumbass. What time in the day is it
We
actually?
should go to that half-broken bridge
Say
where
it's
we're gonna
about
meet the
2 in the
Viper.
afternoon.
I'm gonna go ahead and set up Liamon's tiny hut because I don't feel like getting ganked by some dickbag with an eye patch and a bow. So I'm just gonna hang out in my tiny hut. You guys are welcome to join me, but I'm gonna chill in here for like 8 hours, just catch a tan.
All right. Well, while the rest of you
gonna
go and be
sharpen my-
productive,
No, I'm waiting there for him to show
I'm
up.
gonna sit next to him like
you're supposed to find
crisscross
him. He's already
applesauce.
here.
Okay, well
Then we're
fuck.
meeting. We're going to meet him. Like
Let's
that's
do
Oh, we
that
don't know
then.
where he's at, huh? Is
No,
there?
you gotta look for him.
Would there be like a tower or something that I could possibly climb up to see?
There's nothing that big left here.
I'm gonna take floating disc, and I'm just gonna hold your feet there, steady, Mr. Kraken. And I'm just gonna I'm gonna start
Kraken has the
elevating the disc
steadiest
to
of
get a
feet.
better view of the.
I think you're allowed to move it up to like 20 feet or so.
So I'm gonna go as. Let me look at my maximum. Like,
Here,
Hang on, I got you right here.
Yeah,
Or
look at-
just let Nathan do it.
No, just it's fine. Going high enough, you can go in anything above 5 feet. You're gonna be able, or if you go even like 10 feet up,
It's
you're
like
gonna
a
be able
flat
to see
barren anyway,
everything. It is a flat barren. And then and I'm gonna say you're able to see him, kind of just sitting there in a corner, looking out at the great vast wastelands.
hey,
By
Mr.
himself?
I'm gonna sneak
Yeah,
up on
You
him.
didn't bring
he's a
it.
badass.
Hail and well met, Mr. Viper. Hey guys, he's over here. I'm gonna start taking my disc over to the Viper, and then as we get close, I'm gonna dissipate it and step off. Giving,
Yeah, I'll walk over to
Of
the
course, giving Rourke ample notice that I'm going to be evaporating the disc.
I'm still gonna be on my horse.
I'll be following close
My
behind.
sweet ghost horse.
Big ass frog drying up in the sun right behind him.
All
You
right.
should really keep him wet, man.
Sean, I'll cast create water right all over him. It's
Just make it
cool.
rain on him perpetually.
Well, I don't have
About
the I don't
time
have the
guys show
spells
up.
for that.
Yeah, we got here as fast as we could.
Yeah, I mean, we had to walk.
Are you waiting long?
Only about 3 hours.
That's
That's
not so bad.
nothing.
Okay, then take the sigh out of your voice, young man. We've been walking for days.
I left 2 hours after you.
Mister,
I don't know what your excuse
Mister,
is.
we
So
got
the floating
caught up.
disc has a
I'm-
naturally shortened movement speed.
There's
I'm somewhere around many years old. Walking is not my game. Go on, Roderick.
I didn't even
Rorik.
hire you.
Oh.
Hey, don't. Hey.
Hey, I mean,
Hey, your brother thought
I don't want to tell you to do your job, but proper management skills are really an essential quality.
Yeah. That's why you were on the suicide mission.
Oh boy.
I didn't have too much of a choice. He is. Right
It's
about
only
that.
suicide if you're
Credit-
a
He
pussy.
did put a knife to our throats and tell us we had
Credit
to.
where it is due. This is not my first choice for employment.
Oh yeah, you were captured or some shit.
Because I have to do this or die, dude.
Are you like chained up? Are we making you our prisoner?
No, Ankle just, He told him he was gonna do the mission.
He's
Ankle's
pretty
not.
submissive, if you ask me.
I think you could fuck him into submission, dude.
Oh, I plan on
Plan on fucking
I'm personally seeing Rourke as a little bit more of a power bottom.
Yeah, to me, Rourke's a power bottom.
Are you still recording this shit?
I am. It's unfortunately
Viper,
very lewd.
take us away. Where are we going? What we doing?
Wait, hang on. What was Rourke saying?
Yeah, what were you gonna try to say? Sorry.
I don't remember now.
That he was gonna power fuck the shit out of Scott's character. Ankles.
I know that.
Well,
I know this job isn't ideal, but I've always just been happy to get any position I could take.
Oh God. Jimmy's lip.
I bet you
I
will.
like that in a man.
I'm literally the
You're
perfect
my
companion
kind of-
for all three of you.
Is this how you guys are playing out your like?
You're my kind of lad.
You guys living vicariously sexually through your character.
I'm pretty
been
sure
doing
you
that-
saw the wedding invitation. You saw Scott's dream, or you heard.
We've been
Scott's
doing
dream.
that the entire time we played D&D. Was that like not apparent in all our
And
characters?
have you never seen any of our little videos we always make?
That's true.
Go on, Nathan.
alright. So I assume you guys know why you're here.
You
Not
just said
not
suicide mission.
precisely.
I'd really like to know more about.
They mostly
Did I
just
say
knowledge.
suicide mission?
Yes.
I meant.
I distinctly recall
I distinctly
the
recall.
word suicide followed by the word mission.
Well, it would be suicide for anybody except for the Kraken.
Right.
Huzzah!
This knowledgeable old wizard here and
Mind your
guy
tongue,
and,
boy.
My name's Ankle.
hooded dude. Yeah, you guys look like you'll make it.
His name's Riggs.
Look
Hey.
past the eyeliner and you'll see a
It's
very
re- it's
charming
re- it's
young
really warm
man.
under-
What species are you, Sean?
He's
Elf.
elf.
Okay.
He's like 200 years old.
High
So.
elf. Skin's blue.
Basically,
Several millennia my minor.
So what do we get?
Are you human?
I am.
So
Really helpful.
it's as you might have heard, the Hellish Barrens used to be a very, very nice place to live, and that there may have been a very nice castle there.
And rumor has it, home to the philosopher's stone that I seek.
Yes, and
In the Arcanum Grand, in the Grand Arcanum lies the Philosopher's Stone.
I'll stop.
I intend to seek it out for all its
well,
power.
as you know, being thieves, we want it all to ourselves.
That
Yeah.
sounds about right.
That's
That's
a,
usually the
And you
thief
guys-
game.
You guys will be paid a handsomely 5% of what you guys have taken.
Hey,
Oh, wow.
I'm just happy.
5% is the
5%
exact.
each or 5%
That is the
each?
exact percent of the cut that I would take instead of just stealing it outright. How did you plan so well?
Luckily, we're not the kind of fellows you just randomly picked off the side of the street who would totally never betray you and just take all the shit
we
for
would
themselves.
never.
Yes, we're faithful to greedy Travis, the
Yes.
name of
We
an
would never
honorable
betray
gentleman.
Greedy Travis and his brother the Snake.
Fun
Where
characters
we're
are
gonna-
big
where we're
games.
gonna-
Well,
Quiet, Bottom
as you may
McKenzie.
have heard,
The men are speaking. Bottom's
I
McKenzie.
find that offensive.
Yeah, I bet you
where's
do. What are you
that
gonna do
pen?
about it?
well, as you know, nobody has ever returned from the Hellish Barrens, and well, you guys seem to maybe
cross my
have what it
name out?
takes.
I think we'll
As
be
you
okay.
as you kind of spot him have crossing his fingers behind his back.
Jesus Christ, what is he for? I'm gonna roll perception.
I'm gonna.
No, you see it. You see it.
Oh God, we do.
Hey,
Yeah.
you know what?
He's not.
You know what,
He's
dude?
not very subtle.
Wait,
about-
what did he say?
Mr.
He's
Piper, I really
he's
like you to
I'm
uncross
sure
your
this
fingers.
Wait,
group of
can I-
fine young men here can survive as he crosses his fingers, and you can totally see that he's doing
do
it.
it real
He's
quick.
not.
No, let's not break the game. No, that's not.
Wait, hang on. I had one for yes.
Wait, what?
Okay, we'll get the shit first.
Okay, yes. Tell us
Don't worry
more. Tell us everything you know.
Please, sir.
Well, there's not really much to know since this has been here for the past 800 years. We don't know, but
Oh, so you're very helpful to our group.
You've been looking at it for like.
Yes,
4
I'd
hours.
say you've given us everything we need to know. I cast gaseous form and fly into his lungs.
No, dude, don't break the game yet. Come on. Come on, I actually want to play this game.
He doesn't know anything. We can
No,
find
go
him.
ahead.
What's in a boss?
You should probably give him a constitution to save. See if he can,
Gaseous
see if he
form
can
turns
cough
into
me
a
out.
gas.
He rolled a 9, so I'm gonna say
My DC is 15, so once I'm in his lungs, I'm gonna turn back into a human being.
No. No, why? You literally you split him in half, dude. Why?
Oh, jeez. Oh, that's a lot of blood, guys.
Oh, there's blood and viscera everywhere.
I will have to have
Did you guys not notice in my notes I just wrote down gaseous form and drew a pair of lungs like in the first 5 minutes of the fucking game?
No, I didn't. Alright, my frog starts eating the body parts that are left. He starts drinking the
Alrighty,
blood.
shall we
I
begin?
pull out an embroidered handkerchief and start trying to clean off the sparkly bits of my scale mail.
What's embroidered on it, a dick?
I'll cast create water and just shower us all off.
2 spears poking each other.
Wizards break the game.
Okay.
Well, we didn't need
Alright.
him to find the shit anyway. He doesn't know anything.
I feel, dude,
Can we
straight up,
check
hang
his-
on, tell me, did he have an eye patch and a scar under his eye? Because that was the fucking indicator I was gonna kill him.
No.
Alright, then I may have
Nathan-
acted in
Hey,
haste.
does he have any gold on him? I'm gonna check.
I'm gonna check his pockets for clues
Well,
or anything.
What pocket?
You'll check the bits,
I'll check
bits that
the-
are laying
I bet he
around.
had some sort of nice weapon. I'm gonna take that shit.
He has daggers.
Taking
He's
him.
a rogue.
Take it.
Pockets. Is there anything of any use in
He
them?
has 57 gold on him.
Tips.
How about we split that shit up?
How about I
You
search?
get the extra, but we split it.
How about I
We all get a 10 a pop.
How about I
Found it. You didn't search him.
You didn't kill him.
Yeah.
Freaking old geezer
Hey, I
ass.
think we should all just make it a mission to really not
No, I
piss off
take
the
I take
Sarah.
off. Okay, you know what? Because
gonna
you're my
go.
bro, I'll give you 20.
So there were no instructions or anything, Nathan, on him?
Hey, OSC, what do you guys want to do right now? Y'all cool with this?
Casually, like you floated into the other.
Well, Lev, it already happened. It's already
I
canon.
think that the
so-
plan's gonna be find the fortress, slash whatever they want.
Let's not fucking break Nathan's game every single time he DMs.
No, it's okay.
Hey.
Honestly, this character, this is probably going to be the last time you saw this character.
Oh, okay, cool.
Well, it's probably gonna be the last time we do anything.
I think it's the last time anyone saw him.
My frog definitely.
Listen, gentlemen. Greedy Travis is a cocksucker that's not giving us what we're worth. I don't care about the treasure which we seek. I've already forgotten it. I'm here for the Philosopher's Stone.
You got a little,
So,
you got a little viscera on you. I'm just gonna.
thank you very much. Gentlemen, help me with this. Keep the treasure for yourself. We can double cross fucking Travis later. I don't care. You do what you will. But help me and I will help you. My power will be necessary to get through that
if I'm being
deluge
honest,
of sand.
I'm trying not to
Are you
die,
trying to bring
so-
back your mother who died?
No.
A Sarac is literally just in it for a Sarac.
The identities of Acererak's parents are lost to the ages.
I mean, it's the bandits seemed like nice guys, but they. I mean,
Ankle.
If this game goes to another set-
as long as you're by my side, I'll never let anything happen to a fan.
you do make me feel safe, Mr. Champion.
Yes, and you two are quite sweet together.
So before the Viper was promptly liquefied, he told us that we were looking for a what was it we were looking for?
Nobody really knows. But
Why the
it's-
fuck are we going out here, guys? Let's go back. Fuck this.
But it's rumored that there's an old castle that used to be there, and nobody got out of this area, so it's all theoretically still there. And this was a very, very nice.
Okay, cool.
Would doing some sort of history or
No, it's too old.
History's been lost in the ages.
so there's nothing we can learn from rolling a fucking
Well, a
sweet
Sarac
dice.
was there when it happened. So.
Sarah caused
Wait,
this.
like,
Yeah, I was gonna
what
say,
if
Sarah
what
probably
if we go
caused
into the sands and what's actually
Listen.
there is like these group of sand wizards who just turn into goo and go into your lungs and fucking kill you. Like,
he
we're
may
gonna go
have
in there, they
been
turn to
old.
sand, it gets into
I
our
think-
lungs and we die.
That's just gonna be a risk that we have to take. I'm gonna
Everybody cover your mouth.
Yeah, I'm gonna tie a hanky around my mouth from this point forward.
I already had one.
Because gas totally can't go through.
It'll be more.
Well, it'll help with the sand. I feel like
It'll
sand.
filter out the sand.
Sand is
Okay,
none
let's-
too good
Let's
for the
get
lungs.
the fucking game
Alright,
going.
you guys decide to take the trek into the sandstorm, and about a mile out, so about 15-minute walk, you start to go through the sandstorm. The winds are very heavy. You guys are just being pelted by sand, but luckily you guys do have the necessary gear. Like you guys are given like the coats to go over and just shit, so that you don't have
The
to
hood to
worry
go over
about
my
sand.
other hood.
All right, sweet.
Gentlemen, we don't want to get lost in all this sand. It's hard to see. We should
Hold
link hands.
That makes sense.
You bottom
It's
and
actually
Roar
not
can
a
do
bad
it.
idea.
All right, I will. You two hold hands in the front. I'll
unfortunately-
tie a rope to one of your waists.
I forgot rope. We're going to have to hold hands.
I have rope.
I have rope.
I pull out the rope and
Oh.
slash it.
Of course, that'll be more useful.
No, no,
So
no.
visibility.
Our
is
two
shit.
strongest fighters. I
Visibility
wink at
is
you as I
like
say
from
this.
here
Should
to
be
the
up
wall
front,
and
holding
behind
hands
you.
together.
All right,
We'll stay behind
I'll
you.
take some rope out of my explorer's pack and fucking tie it around.
I'll tie it around my waist.
Yeah, we all tied around
Yeah,
each
tie
other's
around my
waist.
waist.
So you
Okay.
guys are disconnected.
You guys
Yeah,
aren't holding
Okay.
hands.
So as you're trekking through, the winds are heavy. Like the winds are heavy enough that if you remember in those school days when it got really like windy, you just like kind of lean over, but the wind would just keep you up.
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
like that. Like you could put your full force in the leaning
So
over.
windy that an arrow couldn't fly.
I'll still be.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna be on my phantom horse.
Sorry, I got two. I got two.
You're on your
short swords.
phantom horse. Your horse is kind of pissed that it's in the sandstorm.
Oh, it's phantom.
He's a ghost. He
if,
doesn't.
he,
give a
if he
shit.
has attitude about it, he can turn him back into the nothing clan.
You know what? If that horse. All right, whenever that horse gets moody, I return him to the fucking ether and rent a new one.
Damn it! I was about to
Boy.
shout, "I'll put you back in the ether of my mind."
Put you back in the
And so I did.
and return you to the.
Is there anything we can see that would tell us where we're going? Or are we literally just
No,
stumbling around?
I'm trying to
looking?
walk. I'm trying to narrate here, but we're distracting with comment.
Go on, go on.
So you're walking. It's about 15, 20 minutes going by, and you guys are walking. You notice that it's getting heavier, and then all of a sudden, as you walk,
Hey guys, it's getting heavier.
you just kind of go through this barrier. All of a sudden, there's no sand. Everything's beautiful. It's a big, beautiful green grassland, kind of like minor hills, like a prairie, sort of.
Man,
And then way off in the distance,
Fucking
you see
called
this. You see this old castle. It seemed pretty worn down, but for being that as old as it was, as it's supposed to be, it doesn't look that run down at all.
Man,
But it's way off in the distance.
But,
It's a several-hour walk.
Okay, so it's several hours.
It's like on a hill.
Is it grassy plains all the way too?
Yes.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
dispel the horse and walk barefoot.
Who's the guy who bet
I
their
like
money
the
on it
grass
so
in
nice
my
that no one ever wanted to
toes.
return?
That was Jimmy and I.
Jimmy.
Alright, I tossed the crack and some gold pieces for that thing.
I bet you do, faggot.
I see we've all watched Big Fish then.
How many? 5?
Like 5.
Cool. Now I have a solid 350.
Okay, so it's gonna be a several-hour walk to get to the
I
castle.
imagine it's
you
probably
know.
already pretty late in the day, right? Are we gonna have to
it's
make?
about-
Are we gonna have
It
to
was
make
two-
camp?
two. It was 2 when we left. Yeah,
It's
we
3
walked
o'clock.
for an hour or so.
Okay.
It's 3 o'clock, so you could probably make it to the castle before night, but when it gets to the nightfall.
Or we could, make it halfway there, set up camp.
Yeah, you could
camp
set-
in the tiny hut, sing some songs.
Yeah, you can do that. That's totally up to you.
As we've been walking all day, there's still a little bit.
back Brody. It's only
there's-
3 p.m., but yeah,
there's-
let's.
There's still
Well,
blood.
you can
There's
walk
blood
a
in my
couple.
boots.
I mean, it's
I
far
could tell
away.
you the story of how I defeated Richard the Greater.
Yeah, I bet you'd like to do it in your private tent.
Wow,
wouldn't
you defeated Richard the Greater.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good out here. I'm gonna hang out here with my friend.
I'm gonna make an opaque tent, and these two can go fuck or whatever.
Okay, so I'm gonna say that this is after a couple hours of walking,
Yeah.
so that you're not right next to the barrier.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the sandstorm.
Why is
And-
my character assumed to be gay?
because
know.
you're flirting with Jimmy's.
I'm not flirting
it
at all.
has-
He's just nice to everyone.
Scott, at the very least, you're bi-curious and you're open to the idea.
That
I'm
sounds-
sorry.
That sounds about
Or
right.
he's,
That sounds about right.
or he's oblivious and doesn't really realize it.
Yeah,
Why does Ankle need to be a sexual character to you guys?
yeah, he's just nice.
Because your name is Bottom.
You're allowed to be nice without. You're allowed to be nice without wanting sex, Lev.
You're Lev.
No, you're not.
All right, I'm just gonna call it now. You two are gonna fuck by the end of this campaign.
At the end of this,
I'm not gonna bet against that.
I'm not gonna. Yeah, I wouldn't take bets. I've already lost 5 gold today. I'm not gonna take bets. So.
I mean, who could know such things, you know?
No. Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna say you got probably about 8 hours of sleep, being in the nice place you are.
All right.
Man, I wake up feeling refreshed.
So,
A little sore.
do you guys want to continue on to the castle? Probably, right?
Yes.
So it's
Don't
about
assume for one
3-hour walk. It's nice and early in the morning. Probably, I don't know. I'd say about 7 or 8. It's like sunrise, but you actually like. It's really weird because you can't see the sun, but it's like the sun is shining, but you can't see the sun. because of like the
Interesting.
sandstorm barrier.
Okay.
So it's
all-
light outside, but there's no direct
But there's
sunlight.
but there it's really weird that
It's like a nice
there.
cloudy day.
Almost, but it's shiny. It's like
Is
it's
the
a
sky
sunny day,
clear? Like,
but the sky is not clear. You can't even see.
It look like clouds are just like a different shade of color than blue.
it's like
It's kind
sand,
of like
yeah.
it's this really weird, like shimmery blue.
Is it too
can I cast?
blue?
Can I take an Arcana check? Is it too blue?
It's not.
That's a
I'm saying-
14 for too blue.
No, I'm serious. I'm
it's,
taking.
it's not a natural thing. Like when you walk
I have
into the
a, I
bed,
have a
it's the same
17
color-
roll in Arcana. I'm just.
It's the same color kind of blue that that was around the when you walked into this little bubble. It's a bubble basically.
Yeah, guys, we're in a fucking bubble. Just come on.
Does my Arcana check tell me anything about this bubble?
It's blue.
Your Arcana check has
Bubble,
you don't actually know anything about this. It's so
It's so
it's
old.
not even it's not even magic really. It's weird. It's not even magic. So as
Do you like the color blue? Blue. It's my fourth favorite color.
So you
No,
guys
it's
are going
not
to be
pickable.
walking to. You guys want to continue on to the castle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, go to the. We're
Well,
going to the castle.
get your ass back here.
Sararak knows and hears all. What's up? What's going on?
Sarak
Okay.
needs nourishment.
I am purging some fucking dragons.
So as you walk up to the castle, you notice that there's like a town before the castle. It's in very good condition too. There's no other people that you see, but you walk through the gates and now you're kind of in this town that has the main road leading up to.
I'm gonna
the castle.
go to the closest house and I'm gonna look inside. Like just the closest like open house.
Okay.
I'm just looking inside.
You don't need to do a perception check, but what you notice is that there's no dust whatsoever. It's very tidy, like it was just abandoned today.
Despite the fact we're in a big ass dust storm, there's no dust on the walls.
I'm
or
gonna
on the
take a
floor.
perception check every 30 seconds for some people.
All right.
Yeah, keep doing that.
Hey guys, there might be some folks around. This is actually it's a real tidy house. The Rorik's theory about people just not leaving, it's starting to get some ground here, guys.
But there's not a speck of dust in the middle of a sandstorm. This place reeks of unnatural magics.
I mean, they could just be really
But
tidy
there's-
people.
But
That
Yeah.
makes no sense given the proportion of the houses. Think before you speak.
All right.
Bottom Mackenzie.
Do you guys should we check out houses or should we just go up to the
Yeah,
castle?
fuck it. That first house, I'll try to Jimmy open the door.
I already opened it. It wasn't locked.
Wow. I'll have a crowbar.
That'll be useful in the future, but
I crack open the door.
I closed the door so
you
Sean.
crack open the unlocked door. Congratulations.
Pop that bitch wide open.
You guys, did you see it? I did it, guys.
man, that was some great crow.
Oh, so what do we see when we walk inside the door?
Wait,
So
I'm
you're
sorry,
just
you guys
in a
wanna be
house?
wrong?
Yeah, we're just entering the first kind of house that we see.
Take some.
We're just checking
Well,
things
you
out.
notice that this house is a little bit messier, but it's not like dirty. Like
Man, this
it's
person needs to clean up all their shit.
They might
it's not like it's like it's a very nice house, but it's like it's not the cleanest. Like you see that there's probably some kids playing with the toys around here recently, but
Is there any
there's-
dust settled anywhere?
There's
Are
no
there any
dust
toys
at
on
all.
the floor?
No, what was that?
Are there toys on the
There
floor?
are toys on the floor.
Where are they?
They're just on the floor.
Are they
mean,
creepy
like-
ass dolls or the little wooden
Yeah,
trains?
what do they got? I got a daughter back home. I'm not bringing her.
All right, well, there's there's like the
I'm looking. Is there
there's
like
some
maybe like a
dolls.
stuffed,
There's like
maybe like a
there's
stuffed
some
dragon?
army men.
There's like a stuffed dragon maybe, or maybe some sort of pretty doll.
I'm gonna roll for that. You know what? Yeah, there's a stuffed dragon.
I take the stuffed dragon and I tuck it into my my shirt there. Man, Mary Ann's gonna really like this.
And I don't know. Say you check 5 or 6 more houses. Same thing with every house. It looks like the people just disappeared.
That's weird.
But everything. But it looks
Is
like
there anything worth
it looks like
looting?
everybody just disappeared within like.
Because I'm
couple
looting.
hours.
I'm looting like a
There's some
motherfucker.
great toy selections to be had.
There's no magical items here.
Good toys though. Yeah, that's true. Like if they didn't leave in a hurry, like it wouldn't hurt to check for jewelry
Yeah, I want
boxes.
to look at a house.
So Jimmy, roll a d100.
So 18. Oh, 13.
Piece of dubious cloth. Sean, go ahead and roll a d100.
Man, that's some funny looking cloth.
Quite dubious, I'd say.
What would that be? 15 or
Dubious
15?
is the word I would use to
15.
describe that.
15.
What was that? 15. A pair of socks. You got a nice pair of socks.
Alright, I got a 26.
You got a contraceptive device.
Alright, so I'll set the scene. A Sararak walks into the master bedroom of a 2-story house. A Sararak lurks into the bedroom. He begins to rifle through the drawers by the bedside, looking for undergarments. He's a perv. He's an old ass man.
Yeah.
Anyway, he finds some condoms, I guess. So that's my story.
You find one.
I find a condom.
And it's those like ones that you reuse from like.
I'm saving it for your fucking mother, James.
From Victorian era. We have to
Scott?
rewash them and shit.
I got the stuffed dragon, remember?
No, but I'm gonna do a failed pickpocket. No, do a failed pickpocket. So you can loot more. Because
Here we go.
You specifically asked for that.
We're looking at a 42.
You all rolled really low. Odd coin with penny written on it.
Another nation's pen.
Stuffed that in my coin pouch.
Alright.
Right there in the pocket. To the castle!
Alright. So as you get to the castle, you see that the gates are wide open. Like, it was just open today. Like, it was open for the visitors that were coming in today. You know, and then you kind of walk into the main courtyard here. You know, everything's still beautiful. It's
Perception
really
checks like a motherfucker. I don't trust this place at all.
Alright.
nigga.
You can roll a natural
Don't-
20
don't-
perception check. And,
Don't just say you roll a natural. Or
Well, I
don't
mean-
just say you roll a perception check.
okay, so you notice that everything, like, is well kept. Like, everything is where it's supposed to be. Like, there were guards
Man, look
here
at that. That
just
fountain
a
still got
couple
water.
hours ago.
That
but-
fountain still has water in it.
Yeah, the fountain's still going.
I go drink that water.
All right,
You can drink
gentlemen.
that
As
water.
far as
You
I can
die.
see it, two things have happened here. Fuck you. Leave my egg alone. No, have a little bit of egg. Eat like half that bitch. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Anyway,
Be somebody.
be somebody, Sean. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Eat some of that egg. Anyway, as far as I see it, gentlemen, there are two possibilities here. Either this is some sort of temporal dissonance. We're in a weird area outside of time where people just got killed, or
I just licked your
there's
slap.
something evil at works here, keeping this oasis, as it would seem, presentable to visitors. So either we're in an area like Groundhog's Day, or there's
What is
something
Groundhog's
watching us,
Day?
something hunting
famous-
us
it's a
through
famous
this
play.
fucking fairy tale oasis. Is there any wildlife at all?
No.
Exactly. Fuck
There's
this.
nothing living. No bugs, there's no birds
Guys,
chirping.
we need to listen to the delusional ravings of an old man. Let's go through and get our treasure. And I push the forward.
Alright, so
Soft-hearted.
as you push through, you go through the main door
Charge forward.
and into the castle hall. Everything's still immaculate in
Is there any
there.
food?
There's actually food, yeah.
I guess I'll keep burping.
It's like there was people just eating, like there's half-eaten food. Like people were just here a few minutes ago. When you touch it, it's still warm to the touch.
I take a roll and I bite into it.
Damn,
It
nigga,
is
fuck, you just gonna
delicious.
fucking sample everything,
It
huh?
is fucking delicious.
You wanna put some
Scott.
sand in it?
Because it is made for a king.
Mr. Riz.
I slapped the bread roll out of your hand. So
I
we got work
pick
to
up
do.
another bread roll from the table and I shove Sean's
I
chest.
slapped that one too. We keep walking.
I punch Sean in the face. Hey man,
No,
I'm
we're
try-
not getting into
Hey,
this.
stop
Come on.
slapping my bread roll. I'm trying to eat some lunch here.
Wait. Eating.
Stop
I don't
eating
hit him. I do poke his chest. I'm trying to eat my bread roll,
Whoa.
and I grab another bread roll
Alright.
and I eat that shit.
I kind of fashioned my dubious cloth.
I was a
into, like,
soldier,
little
damn
pouch
it.
and
I don't have to take this treatment.
Sand?
All right,
There's no
bottoms.
sand.
Oh, I thought there was sand.
I'll kick your butt, bro.
Were you not listening?
I know where the oasis is.
Holy shit, guys! Jimmy hasn't been listening. Jimmy's like, I fill my pockets with sand. I'm like,
I felt the dubious cloth was sand.
there's no
There's
sand.
sand.
It's-
Under the grass?
Everything's clean.
No, everything's clean.
You're inside.
We're in a wooded area, dude.
Well,
We're not wooded. We're like in a plain.
We're in
No,
a
you're in a
glen.
I fill
castle.
it with some gravelly dirt from the
There's
floor.
no dirt on the stone floors. Everything is clean as clean can be.
not a speck of dust.
Exactly.
Let that
It's strangely clean.
Everything is really clean.
Pay attention.
I
to
grab a bread roll and I tear it into little itty bitty pieces and I put it in this cloth, Nathan.
There you go. And you notice the bread roll is still warm, like it was just heated up a few
Jimmy,
moments
the
ago.
cloth eats the
Hey,
bread roll.
guys, make sure
That's
like
it.
we should really find out who does the cleaning service around here. You know, like what are their rates?
So Nathan, are there like rooms we can go into, or what? What's the deal here, dog?
So think of this room kind of like what is it? Dragon's Reach in Skyrim, except like more stone and much bigger. So off to the
Is it more of like a mead hall than a castle?
No, it's a castle, but it's kind of got the same layout. You know, in the back there's like the throne for the king or whatever was
I'm gonna
here.
go sit on it. Hey guys, look at
assume it looks like Cersei's castle.
guys, look at me. I'm a king.
No, it's much bigger than the main hall is much bigger than that. There's
Wait,
like
it's bigger than the Red Keep.
well, the main hall where the red like there's
It's a really
there's
big hall.
rows of like tables like where a feast was just happening. Or something.
I'm gonna just roll perception to see if I can notice. Like,
I'm
I'm
gonna
just
sit
gonna
on,
basically-
I'm gonna sit on the throne.
I'm gonna basically be kind of looking for traps and shit.
Hey guys, look at me.
That
I'm
will
the
be
king.
a 16 plus 5, so that's a 21.
There are no traps.
Damn it!
It's a good use of a 21 though.
No.
Oh fuck!
I'm gonna sit down and have some food.
All right.
I'm not gonna eat any of this food.
I'm drinking. I'm
Cast good
feasting.
berry.
I've never got to sat in a throne before. Someone bring me some mead.
I don't trust any of this shit. This is some fucking.
I get up and get my own mead and then I go
This
back.
is some spirited. Hey, this is some spirited away bullshit, dude. You guys are gonna turn into pigs if you keep eating all this shit. Especially you, fucking chubs. I drink the water. I sit on the throne. I eat the food.
Hey, someone's got to be the guy who's
All right,
willing
bottoms.
to take risks for this
All right,
party.
bottoms.
I mean,
All right. What does a Sararak do in all this?
plotting.
How cold are your hands, and how much would they like to get around a warm roll?
No, I'm not gonna eat any of this shit. I'm so fucking weird. Like, I know that this is a goddamn trap.
Yeah,
right
I'm
now,
weird.
all I'm doing is like, I'm looking around at like the second floor for any movement. I'm looking around the first floor for any fucking traps.
I am uneasy both in and out of character right now.
Yeah, I'm in the
You
center of the
guys,
shop. I
you
think
guys are
there's something
completely
fucking
overreacting. I
cool.
think.
Yeah, you guys need to let it relax.
He's set as the mimic chair eats. Fuck, I don't really know what to do. Nathan, I'll just keep
I think
walking
guys,
down
we should
the
probably
hall.
yeah, we should just as a
gonna
group.
just keep exploring
I
this
don't think
castle.
we should split up. Let's just as a
No,
group
let's definitely
explore the rest of this castle.
What kind of food is on this table?
Roasted
It's a
chicken,
fucking feast.
bread,
like, the medieval
potatoes,
times. Just think
some
of that.
puddings, some mashed potatoes. Some
You know, there's
gravies.
like a pig with the apple in the
Wait,
house.
guys,
all that
guys,
kind
guys,
of stuff.
guys, guys. I shush everybody down. And I call out. Is anybody in here? Is anybody in here?
Shut your mouth, you. Don't know.
Nat 20 on that. Is anybody in
The
here?
only response,
Is anybody in there?
The only response is your own echo saying, "Is anybody in here?"
Nathan.
Guys, I
Nice.
Anybody in here?
Premium.
Guys, let's I guess we should probably get a look around. I'm gonna grab one of the platters with the whole chicken on it and take it with me.
All right.
Is
So I'm gonna be eating a chicken as we walk.
Is anybody in here? It just
It
keeps.
keeps going for
The
hours.
echoes are echoing off each
So,
other.
as you guys keep going, you go into
anybody in
another
here?
room. Let's just say you go off to the room to the right.
Right.
Is there anybody in there?
It's the kitchen. So, like,
look at that.
all this stuff, like, there's, like, the fire still cooking the soup in there.
Hey, somebody should
There's-
take that off the stove.
Yeah, I'm gonna do an investigation check on all the food in this bitch.
Okay.
I'm gonna put out the fire.
Do an arcana check on the food.
I'm just doing investigation first and foremost, because I said it before you recommended something. Fucking open. That's be a fucking 16 because I'm smart.
Damn, son.
Fucking plus 7 to my investigation.
So, what are you investigating?
The fucking food here, dude. It doesn't. Is it?
Oh,
You
you're
know,
investigating to see if it's, like, bad or anything?
Is there like some magic aura around this bullshit, or is
Vouch
it?
for the fact
So
it's
when
edible.
you notice that there's nothing magical about any of this. It's really weird.
Dude, Sarek is having like a quiet mental breakdown. He's not displaying it visibly to anyone, but fuck, this is not a good situation to
I'm
be in.
breaking the character.
I put out the fire.
All right, and then
Does it go out?
Yeah, it goes out.
Okay.
No.
Okay, but then
That's what I was wondering.
Stays lit.
You really, yeah, I think they were
but
gonna
as soon
burn
as you
this
turn
too.
around and look back, it's back up again.
What?
As soon as,
Alright, guys.
I go back and look at the
I'm
table and
not
see if all the bread
scared or
rolls are still there.
anything because the Kraken does
Wait,
not fear
wait, wait,
anything,
hold-
but
Is all the
you
bread
go-
rolls that
all you
Scott's
go to
fat
the
ass
main-
ate there
all
still there?
the, you go out to the main hall and you notice everything's back the way it was before you guys
Is-
got there.
Am I still holding the chicken platter that I took from the table?
Yes, you are.
It's turned to ash.
Is there another chicken platter? Can
Yes,
I
there
cook it?
is.
Guys, we just
You know,
found
guys,
an unlimited. We just found an unlimited chicken hack.
guys, we can never starve.
I think
But you also feel like, but you kind of notice that from all the food that.
yeah, because I've had like 3 rolls and like
Scott has
half a
noticed
chicken
that.
and a
Scott
lot of.
has noticed that he's not actually feeling nourished.
Man, I'm gonna go. I
Like,
drop my
like-
chicken platter and go to the new chicken platter.
As you drop it, you don't hear it hit the floor. You look down, it's gone.
You know, I was pretty psyched about this whole food business, but this is starting to make
Like
me
the food is delicious, it just doesn't give you nourishment.
The Kraken
Wait,
fears
wait.
nothing, but
Hey, we have to kill him. They're already
Is it the
Something
same thing with like the
recently-
wine and the mead? Like I'm drinking
Yes.
it, but it's not
Oh,
quenching my thirst.
Exactly. It's not even making you drunk either.
All right,
It's really-
can I?
I have to kill all of you.
Can I try to do? What kind of roll would it be to see like? Can I try to see through like if this is a fucking illusion
hold
or
up,
not?
dog.
What's up?
Can you change planes? See if you can go in.
Cast detect magic, you dip.
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh yeah.
You did.
I guess I'll go ahead and I'll cast detect
I'm
magic.
a
Nathan.
battle wizard, Lev. You're the other kind of wizard.
You dingus.
You dingus.
Hey, you dingus.
You dangus.
Man, this is funny. I'm gonna keep drinking.
Yeah, that's like a first level spell anyway. So if I sense magic, I'll see it as like an aura.
Okay.
Anything
Yes,
magical
we'll feel
around
it,
me will
right?
project
Go
an
ahead, go
aura.
I'd rather
I cast it.
You don't. Okay.
I'm listening.
I'd grab a
you don't
whole
have-
picture
so
of
you-
meat
you-
and just
there's no,
start
like, roll for
hosing
it?
it down.
Yeah, just any. Okay, so for the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of
So,
me. If you sense it, I can use my action to see it as a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic. And I learn at School of Magic.
So the only magic you can detect is coming from like maybe Scott's sword with the soulbound or anything like that of theirs. Anything
all
that's
20
So
of my
nothing
magic arrows
here.
are
anything
just
that you
like-
brought has magic. Nothing here has magic.
What do
Okay.
you guys? Should we? Okay, here's what I think. At OC, I think guys, let's make our way to the treasure room. Let's loot it and let's just get the fuck out of here.
Guys, something tells me we're not going to be able to leave this place. I think we're going to.
I think we are all missing the potential. If we take the treasure and it reappears, we can keep taking treasure.
Unlimited money hack.
I like the idea of the unlimited money hack. I mean, if I'm being honest.
All right, let's.
We're gonna. Is there any?
Is there any indication that would point us in the
Would
direction?
we know
of
how to
the-
find our way to the treasure room, or are we gonna?
No, you're gonna have to look around.
Look around. All right, let me take maybe like a history
think we
check
should
or
split up.
just
You
so
have to
I know
take-
the general layouts of castles, so I would have some idea of where to start looking.
Okay.
Oh wait.
5. Oh yeah.
My intelligence, I do.
It's just like a weird, different culture.
I have a +3 if we're going off history or like anything like that.
It's not gonna be history.
What would it be?
Oh, you already rolled for us.
I guess it'd be investigation.
That's still gonna be so an 8
Okay.
for me.
So, being that this is a castle that this dates before any of the castles that you've ever seen before or read about. So this is a very different layout from what you're used to.
Oh, man.
But you know that there's usually a behind the king's throne. There is a glass window that goes outside, and it looks like there might be a courtyard there that you can go to.
Let's go check it out.
I think we should split up.
Nope.
Me and Ankle,
Nope.
we'll go one way.
Nope, you and Bottom need to stay inside.
I don't like being held bottom.
Yeah,
It doesn't make me feel like you value me as a team member.
Alright, well, come on, Bottoms.
I mean, if you want to get technical, like I feel like I contribute more to this party than you. I've been testing the food.
You've been stuffing your face.
He's been.
I am eating as I talk. Anko loves food.
Let's head outside to the courtyard.
Let's go.
So as you walk out into the back of the courtyard,
Describe it to us, Nathan.
well,
What does it look like? What does
He
it
was
smell
What
like?
do you think he was about to say after that, Sean? Like, come on, let me
That we get eaten.
You're to the back of the courtyard and you feel a pain and
Gaseous
all your characters
wizards
die.
go into
That
your
that all
lungs.
the food you ate atomizes into a human being, and you die.
No, as you go into the back courtyard,
Just
notice
any of this chicken I brought with me, guys?
No.
as soon as you look away from your chicken, it disappears. Like as you go in the back courtyard, but you're so distracted by this object floating in the middle of the courtyard.
I'd like to
It's
take
big.
I'd like to take a wisdom
It's-
saving
hang
throw
on, hang on.
against this.
It's probably about 8 feet tall and about, I don't know, maybe say about 5 feet wide. It is
Just like
huge.
your
It is
mother.
a big, giant metallic thing. You don't know what it is.
What shape is it in?
It's kind of like a teardrop, but with another like oval.
Boys, we're
around
dealing
it.
with a massive sex toy.
It's metallic in nature. It has some strange writing that you don't know of, written on the side of it.
Is that-
And it's growing a bright yellow.
Hey, is that the Philosopher's Stone?
No.
I wouldn't exactly call it stone sized. Like,
I really don't want to touch this thing.
Can I go ahead and just do an Arcana check and see what the fuck's radiating off of this bitch? No.
Light.
let me do it.
No.
Light.
So neither of us have ever seen anything like this.
No, you have no clue what the hell this could be.
I'm gonna cast a spell magic on it.
I was
Alright.
gonna send my frog. Up there.
As you do that, it just kind of goes through it.
Ankle touches it.
As you touch it, there you go.
Dead.
Ankle's just gonna be like, that's a funny looking.
It turns into gas and goes into his lungs.
Shit.
No,
My lungs. No.
How long? No, no.
Dude, straight.
I know how this ends.
That was like the plot for one of the episodes of The Flash. It was just like some fucking cholo that got shocked by electricity, and here's the thing: he was being executed as like magic electricity hit him, so he turned into a fucking cloud of cyanide gas, and then he was flying around the city killing like judges and cops that had persecuted him. I was so fucking pissed at the episode, I had to make this character do it.
Wait,
So Nathan,
okay.
I touch it
As you touch it,
with
You
one
take
finger.
10d10 damage.
you hear this ringing noise. You probably have tinnitus after this. A giant ringing noise just goes into your ear. Everything turns white.
Would you call him?
Everybody.
Oh fuck. Thanks.
It just kind of.
Do we all
goes
hear
up.
the ringing or just?
Yes, everybody hears the ringing, the white flashes, and you guys are all unconscious.
Are blinded and deafened.
Yeah, and you cannot see anymore.
Technically, I'm immune to magical sleep, but I'll just say I was knocked unconscious.
No, it's not a magical sleep.
Oh, okay, cool.
You were knocked unconscious by something.
Hey, Bottoms, thanks.
Nothing about this is magic.
Okay.
I will say that.
let me just be candid here. I'm really sorry, guys. I didn't mean to get us. What happens? Well, so we're past that now. What happens next?
You kind of come to. You're back in the middle of this
Jimmy's
field.
jack-
There's nothing around.
Did Jimmy come
Jimmy's
first?
jacking off on your face.
No.
The
Everybody's.
name is Rorik
Rorik's jacking off.
Vaughn Champion.
I believe it's his Rourke top champion right there.
I'm gonna
on
touch
your
whoever's
name tag.
chest doesn't shut the fuck up right now. And then stop.
Okay, sorry, go on.
Okay.
I come to.
So, everybody kind of comes to at the same time. The ringing slowly goes away. And you guys just kind of are looking. Everything's different. Like the barrier, the sandstorm barrier is gone.
Oh shit.
And you notice that you can see the mountains now. Again.
Guys,
So-
we did it.
We saved it.
Guys, we saved the world.
I'm proud of it.
All it took was a retarded coworker to touch something that he shouldn't have been doing.
you kind of were looking around confused at what just happened. The castle's gone. The town is gone.
Is it like disappeared, or is it fucking like time caught up to it and it's all dilapidated in this story?
No, there's nothing there anymore.
Is it still a field?
Is there still
It's
grassy
still
field?
a grass
So it's still
field.
grassy field.
Because
Is the field grassy?
it's grassy fields. Okay, fucker. And then as you kind of come to, you hear voices yelling at you from behind you.
I turn around and cast fireball.
No!
No, I don't do that. I don't do that.
You're too dazed to do anything right now. As you
Samarak
do,
is never days.
you kind of come to, and these men with this weird black armor. It looks like cloth leather armor.
Okay,
for
they
some
just
reason.
talked themselves into a fireball. No, go on, go on.
They just leather armor themselves into a fireball.
This black leatherish armor, really weird, come running up to you with these weird weapons. You don't know what they are. They're kind of just like
Are they sword
Can we do perception to get a better idea?
no. You're kind of dazed.
If you had to equate them to any type of bladed weapon,
There's no blades on them.
hammered weapon,
Are they guns?
blunt object?
Do they look like little bananas that are made out of metal in their hands?
And they kind of come up to you and they kind of point these things at you.
They're guns.
You don't know what these are. You don't know what these guys are doing. You can understand the language. It's a little different from what you're used
What are
to.
they saying?
They're saying, "Put your hands up. What are you doing here? How did
Nathan,
you
I'm
get
so
here?"
fucking proud of you right now.
Why
This
are
is
you
awesome.
in Area 51 right now? You guys need to get out of here.
How did you guys get here?
Let me figure out what game-breaking spell I have,
Ankle puts
just
his
real
hands up and
quick.
says, "Hi, I'm Ankle Mackenzie. I touched this thing and then we sort of passed out."
What do you
They
mean?
point. They kind of point. They point these things at you more, and they say, "What thing? What are you talking about?"
It was like a stone
Make
teardrop
sense.
sex toy.
What do you mean? Who am I?
I cast
How do you
invisibility.
not know who I am?
Hey, I'm gonna cast.
Bash you
I'm
in
casting
the face.
invisibility on myself and fucking booking it.
He bashes me in the face.
Yeah, he bashes you in the face. No, you're on the ground.
All right, let's roll initiative.
No, you're on the ground. But just give me a minute. Let me finish this out the narrative.
Okay, now that he sets up though, he hit me in the face.
Well,
Hey, you punched my friend. That wasn't nice.
hey, you
There-
punched his
just to
boyfriend.
give you an idea, there's 8 of these guys.
Hey, we're just as confused as you, man. You don't have to be aggressive. Can we talk? Can we use our words?
No, it's illegal for you to be here. Everybody knows that.
Dude, I disappeared. I'm invisible as shit.
how do you cast that?
Let me look up those.
Well, because you can't, because it costs 11 points.
Yeah, I know.
It is actually a 2nd level spell. A creature I touch, I'm gonna touch myself, obviously, because fuck these guys. Anything the target is carrying or wearing is invisible as long as it is on the target's person. The spell ends if I attack or cast a spell, but
How long does it take?
it's an action. So if I can touch myself, I can cast the spell. Like, if you want them to shoot me when I do that, that's cool. I accept it because I'm fucking getting out of this situation. But I'm gonna turn invisible and then hit the floor. And that's all I'm gonna do.
And scuttle away.
And I'm gonna scuttle the fuck away on my old broken arthritic knees.
Oh, gee, Sarah.
Wait, where'd he go? Where'd he go?
He does,
Whitmore, find him.
He does
You
that.
hear, and then
I'm still crawling. And then I'll get up and run away after like 30 feet.
now after you see a guy kind of come up, cast something, sees you.
Oh, yeah,
hits
and
you,
then
hits you.
Sarax just suddenly visible, just
Crawling on
Yeah, I'm gonna accept. I'm not a constitute fighter. He'll knock me out on that hit.
Crawling on his hands and knees. His fucking deer in the headlights look on his face. The first time he gets surprised in 2 millennia. It's the first time anybody's outsmarted him in 2,000 years.
all his planning wasted by dispel magic.
Son of a bitch. He cast a spell. You can't cast a spell magic on me.
You seem to be the, I'm looking at you, so you seem to be the guy in charge here. Can you just can you tell us what's going on? Where are we? We're just as confused.
You damn well know where you are.
Dog,
This area-
we don't know where we are, dude. We just woke up. Please help us.
Sir.
Cuff him.
Let me
Sir,
let me
please.
just make a charisma check. I'm just sort of
Alright,
like,
go
hey, we're just,
Hey.
we're all friends here. I'm 9 plus, I think I've got a modifier of,
2.
no modifiers to that. No, so it's just, I rolled a 9.
it, dog.
No, yeah, I
So
just,
what
it's
did you say to them?
I'm just trying to be like, hey, we don't really know anything more than you. We're just as confused. Just as
Cuff me,
just
but
as
I'd like to
Well,
see
if
you
that's
cuff
true,
my
it'll
frog.
hold up.
I'm already unconscious, so this is
You're
kind
not
of...
unconscious, but
You're just like
I'm an old fucking man that just got hit in the head. I'm like, I'm done.
You're innately powerful. Just fucking come on, cast fireball. Get us out of this
Okay,
situation.
yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's roll some initiative.
Well, I'm 23, so
I'm assuming these 8 men went and approached us in a fucking pretty close half moon pattern. Are we talking
Yeah.
like that?
they kind of did.
Okay.
That's actually exactly what I was thinking.
cast fireball.
Okay. Well, I'm at I'm at
but I
12
gotta
in the
roll-
initiative order.
Everybody's got to roll initiative. Everybody's got to go on their turn.
23.
Yeah, you. So Sean's first.
I'm an 18.
So what did you roll?
I'm at 12. Mind
So
you,
there's
if you guys are in the
the-
way of a fucking AoE spell, I'm not gonna hold back.
We got Scott.
This situation
Which
got out of
individual?
hand way
9,
too quickly.
But before we start that thing, after I hit somebody, I get to roll a.
Okay, 1 second. Let me get everybody down.
Guys, are we gonna are we killing these guys or?
I don't want to.
Yeah, it's a little too late not to though.
Fucking do it. I don't give a shit.
I kind of want to know what's going on.
I feel like
It's
we're all
just he
gonna.
punched me in the face. I'm not gonna I'm too proud to let that just go without.
Yeah, like we already we're gonna get shot, and we have fucking swords, which really very rarely goes well for the swordsman that brought a fucking knife to a gunfight. There's a whole
So
saying
Sean, you
about
get to
it.
go first.
Okay.
I'm gonna bet because you've never tasted a fireball.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Sorry, go ahead.
So I get to use. I'm gonna use.
Now, just to let you know beforehand, you don't have to kill these guys.
Oh, I don't plan on it.
Okay, yeah, you can just
Alright.
disarm them if you want.
I have I have D5 of these things. I'm gonna use a dirty trick, and if
Battle
I-
maneuvers, right?
What?
They're called like battle maneuvers.
Yeah, something like that. Dirty trick lets me get advantage on him next turn.
Nice.
And
Your pocket sanding.
yeah, but with breadcrumbs.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, you dirty bastard. I love it.
He's breadcrumbing
Fucking
in.
breadcrumbing the shit out of his eyes. All right, so
Shake and bake.
does he have +3 or?
Yeah, that goes
less?
through.
All right, cool. Breadcrumbs into his eyes.
Pocket
stand up. That's it.
All right.
Next person's go.
Technically, the breadcrumbs weren't supposed to stay materialized, but it's okay. I'm gonna let it go.
Thank you.
At the very least, you threw
I'm
a
just saying
hanky
you
at
had
his
sand
face.
just left over from.
Okay. It's been my socks.
No, guys, he reaches for his breadcrumbs, see that they're not there, and then he just spits in the guy's face.
Okay, yeah.
No, it's whatever. It doesn't
No, that
matter.
works too.
Pocket sand.
So I guess I'm first up.
Yeah, you get to go first.
I'm just gonna knock 2 arrows and fucking let fly at the guy that whoever's closest to me. Just whoever's closest to me. Will a 19 versus AC hit?
Yeah.
I wish we could use our words.
So it's gonna be
You still can. It's,
Do you have multi attack?
yeah. So it's gonna be fuck. That was tasty. First one will be a 6 + 4, so 10 damage on the first draw.
That's a tasty fucking
That's gonna hit. And that one's gonna be another 10, so 20 damage total.
okay.
To whomever you decide on
Okay,
attack.
I'm just gonna do one guy. You say 20 damage minus 20. Okay. So you kind of
Did I kill
hit
him?
him,
Did I
but
kill him?
like no, it doesn't kill him. But
Go ahead.
you asshole.
Mind you, if he's wearing body armor, the 20 damage will reflect like him getting him in the soft spots of the armor, like the shoulder.
No, yeah,
the
no,
neck,
he's
or-
not dead though.
Okay.
You hit him, and he's definitely like
He's
knocked
feeling.
back.
He's feeling.
definitely
He's
never
feeling some arrows.
He's never been shot with an arrow before.
Okay, now Scott.
Hey, come on, guys. It's not.
Oh wait, hang on.
Yeah,
let
you can try.
Let's not.
Hey.
I'm gonna do diplomacy here.
Real
Let's
quick,
not resort
Nathan,
to
as
violence.
sorry, Scott. Let me.
Yeah.
As a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Hail of Thorns.
You're just gonna finish him off.
Yeah.
Bruh, we're not gonna be able to diplomatically solve
No,
the situation.
hang on. It's his
if you kill
turn.
him.
I'm gonna agree that diplomacy breaks down with the first casualty, but Sean, you're well within your rights to kill this fucking
Yeah,
dude.
fuck this dude. I don't actually hit him with anything. So next time I hit this creature with a ranged weapon attack before the spell ends, it creates a rain of thorns, sprouts from your ranged weapon.
Oh, so we have time.
So it's
I
next
do.
turn.
I do
Does
an
it have to be
extra.
you, or can it be a friendly?
But it's next turn is the whole
Yeah.
thing. Okay, so Scott, go ahead.
Hey, let's not. We don't need to get violent here, guys. It's not gonna benefit either side here. Let's talk this out. You know. 18.
So
No modifiers.
So the guy that was visibly the captain earlier says, "Is like, what the fuck kind of weapon is that? What are you guys?"
It's a
Dog,
bow and
it's a
arrow.
bow and arrow.
We're adventurers. We're heroes, I guess. I'm not a hero. He seems like a hero. He seems a little crazy.
Some sort of weird villain.
I don't. Jizz over there. He's just a little crazy. What do you say? You want to talk this out? Can you want to fill this in? We'll fill you in.
That is a really good roll.
That, or we can just like attack each other. I think you'll lose. If I'm being honest with you, we might lose. I don't know what weapons those are. I don't know how many.
Put your
hit points.
weapons down right now. You are
It's like
violating
playing
the
with
law.
the real life Rick and Morty.
We
dude. I hate this so much.
put your weapons down. We will put our weapons down.
I lower my weapons.
Nah, I lower my weapon.
I cast gaseous form.
They lower their.
I don't go anywhere with it, but I'm not gonna fucking stand here in my meat body where I'm bullet
Nathan,
vulnerable.
you fucker, you stole my pencil.
No,
Did
and
you
then
lower
from
your
the
weapons?
mist, I will say yes. You will not be harmed as long as we can negotiate.
Whitmore.
Thanks to Sarah Gas.
I put it down by stabbing.
Alright, I get to make a fucking save against that to spell magic,
No, it's
mind
okay.
you.
Guys, in this form, he is known as a Saragas.
Yeah, a Saragas is willing to fly into some lungs, but right now I'm being cool. I'm being cool.
Okay,
Talk.
Nathan, what happens next? We've lowered our weapons.
All right. Who are you?
My name, I'm Ankle Mackenzie. I'm a fighter. We were checking out the barren wastes. We were in this castle,
The Hellish Wasteland.
the hellish wastelands.
The hell?
They
Wastelands.
were barren.
This place hasn't been called that for nearly 2,000 years.
Shit, we're in the
Alright.
future. We're in the year 2900.
Oh fuck! Oh,
Alright, as Saragas says in a weird ethereal voice that
That-
surrounds the room.
no, that can't be
Of
right, my man.
space.
That can't be right, my man. I was just there. Yes, I was just
Year
there.
917. Just, you can say
I
that.
was
What
there.
was
That was the year we were.
Wait, hang on. Who was the
17.
king at the time that we went?
Wait, hold on. I'm just
Yes,
gonna.
sir.
I'm just gonna ask.
What was his name?
Tiberius?
How long ago
Tiberius
was
the
the
Third.
rule of King Tiberius?
Yeah. What?
They improvised.
What year is it? What is the year of our Lord?
The year is 2261.
Alright, well, this has been a
That's
fun
like
mis-
1500
It's
years.
No, that can't be right. No, you don't get it. I've got a kid. That can't be right. It's the year 917.
Listen,
under the
your
rule-
kid is long dead and he assumes you left him.
No, it's.
Listen, it's okay. And as you were saying, officer.
The year is not 2261. What? Why? What?
Well, we come from the year of fucking
917.
917. Where magic and wonder and dickbags like you don't exist. Well, I guess the magic and the wonder do exist, but you don't yet.
Time travel isn't something that we've discovered yet.
Well, get used to it, sister. It's here.
Ah.
Ha
I mean, can I?
You want to fucking step in, Sean? I mean, say something. You just
I
garroted a motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm kind of freaking out realizing that my family's dead. So.
Well, my brother's dead.
Yeah, I'm not empathetic
Well,
to
how
your
long
cause.
did Elsa
Oh,
play?
see, Scott, good touch. I forgot about your family entirely. In character, forgot about your family
We're already 200
entirely
years
too.
old, so I'm assuming he's defo dead.
Hey.
Probably.
Just damn it. Just gosh damn it. This wasn't supposed to happen.
It's okay. You were destined
down,
to be a
Bottoms.
failure. At least now you've got a cool story
Bottoms,
to tell.
calm down.
Rorik von Champion, hero of time.
Who?
That's me. You'll be hearing a lot about me.
Where are we?
Hey, well, I bet, like, Nick Kind is a lot more widely accepted now.
You're in the grasslands. This is a. Have you
My
not
God.
noticed the
Gladiators?
military base right there?
No.
I look past it. I look past it. What do I see?
You see a military base?
No, but like this.
Okay.
Nathan,
Come on, Nick.
No, sorry.
Speak it.
So you
What's
see
the-
kind of like a fenced-in area. It's kind of a metallic fence.
Is it chain link?
It's kind of like a chain.
Your chainmail fences
Are
are
these guys
awfully
dressed like? Are
wide.
they dressed like modern day SWAT, basically?
That fence could not
yeah,
block a
they're
spear
not-
by any magic, any stretch of the
They
imagination.
look like they're from the 1800s, but they have. Basically, this is a steampunk world.
Okay. Why are there beers everywhere?
Hey,
What? No, you just glued cogs to the outside of that church tower. They're not even rotating. What function have they?
You have a steam whistle on your helmet.
I see a lot of quotes.
Why is there a pressure gauge at the end of your gun? It's clearly glued onto the barrel.
There's no pressure cage. There's nothing like that.
Nathan, can we sort of jump to narrative time now?
Yeah, you're in narrative time.
So
You're no longer
let's
in-
sort of do narrative time in what happens from this position? Where do we go, and what are
From
we
here
told
on-
about?
Okay, so from here on out, they take you kind of back to the base. They confiscate your weapons, but they promise not to hurt you. They're not pointing guns at you. They're
Can
kind
I
of just
keep my
walking
small
with you.
pouch of like arcane bullshit like somewhere in my pockets?
Your arcane.
I can always just call my thing back to me. So
Yeah, you're good. But like they'll take my stick, but I need my sack of goodies.
They don't take my net, right? It's like a net.
They kind of just, if your net's like in a pouch or something, they don't take it.
If I wear it like a cape thing, but it's like folded up in half. And
They don't really care.
Alright,
They don't really
so-
understand that it's a cape.
I should specify now. You know how Ice King just wears like a fucking mummy wrap diaper under his robes? That's kind of what a Sararak does. Underneath my robes is just kind of like some gauze diaper.
Is that your arcane
Yeah, you
focus?
can keep your shit.
No, I'm saying I tucked my pouch of magic into my, like right next to my pouch of testicles.
May I keep my fishing stick and my fishing net? It is how I.
You're not fishing.
We'll be
He
taking
takes both.
this.
He takes both because you mentioned that.
But I use that to fish. You can have my sword. It is my weapon.
They take your weapons. They leave you your net 'cause they think it's a cape. A weird
Bro, a
holy
fishing
cape.
stick.
You're trying.
What? That's what they're for. Fishing.
So you take my bow, I assume.
Yeah. Every
What about
weapon
my frog?
Your frog, they kind of just are like cool with it, I guess.
Did they just fucking like get one of those things they use for dogs, except a lot bigger? They had to go build one.
No, they're not.
Can I try persuasion and tell them
So
it's my
Nathan,
fishing stick?
how long
No.
has it been? It's been
What?
two
Bruh.
Stop it with you! It's a weapon. It's a pointy thing.
Nathan,
I
how
don't
long
know
has
that.
it been?
It's what its
It's been
intended
it's
purposes.
been about 1,300 years, I think.
Used
But-
for fishing. That's what it's for.
And for stabbing.
So it's been 1,300
Yeah, I'll tell you in a
They
second.
don't know that. They're from the future.
Fish don't
I want to
even
at least
exist.
take a persuasion.
Fish don't even exist in this future.
Okay, so I guess
It's 1,344
can you
years
catch
later.
us up just real quick then? What we would learn that's changed in our world since that time?
Narrate.
Magic still around? Or is
Yeah,
it-
magic's still around.
Yeah, I need you to just sort of like,
Okay.
what is it that we're learning?
Well,
that
that's
is-
what I was kind of trying to get you guys to learn.
But you
Like,
fucking got it.
Everybody
Started
keeps
walking
trying to
around.
interrupt you. It's like trying to keep their fucking fishing stick and stuff
It's
like that.
persuasion check. It's
They're not going to let you keep something that's
Yeah,
good
to
for
be
you.
fucking trident.
That's used for fishing. Used as a
They're
weapon.
not fishing, dude. It's a fucking.
You're not going to fucking
Hey,
play!
hey, guys,
that
hey,
is
you're
used
you're going to
because they were
school.
inefficient and broke easily, thus making it better entertainment. They were meant for
Okay,
fishing.
but like that's.
Hey guys, hey, I'm going to school. You can't bring your guns, but it's for hunting. It's the same premise,
It is
dog.
not the same.
It's the same premise, dog.
Jimmy,
And they're from the future. They don't know.
Jimmy, gotta slow your request down.
Alright,
Quiet.
whatever.
They're not letting you have your
I
weapon.
got it.
You got your net?
I know. You at least could have done a persuasion check.
You got your
No,
net?
you're not gonna.
I know, I
you're not
got
gonna
it.
persuade
I know,
them to
I got
keep your
it.
weapon. I got it.
Nathan, continue though. I'm actually
Alright.
very curious about
Yeah,
this
I'm
now.
trying to get through this.
Nathan, would you quit getting distracted and tell us?
Stop being distracted, Nathan.
It's your own weakness if you let us talk over you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you got it. You gotta be loud with these guys.
You gotta like, don't be afraid to
Shut
slap
up.
us around.
Alright, I'm trying to find my place. Alright. So you walk back to the base. They kind of escort you into this this room. There's a table with 2 chairs, and
I
kind
take
of
dibs on
across
one of the
from-
chairs. I sit. Sorry.
You guys
You're
do
a
what you want,
Fucking sheep.
2 chairs, 4 people. I'm not standing. I'm sorry.
and they kind of just say,
God is into this mess. Sorry, Nathan.
and then they kind of just say, "We'll be back in a minute."
I
And then they
demand my
walk out.
lawyer.
They close the door. They close the door.
Hey, Sarah, do you know anything about time? Can we get back to where we were?
Can I
There's
take
no
it?
time-based magic.
Okay.
There's not really time-based magic in D&D.
Dude, that'd be legit if there was Chrono-based magic.
Yes, well, as far as I'm aware, you fucked us royally because I've never heard of anything that can transport ones through time. These dimensions in which we move, the X, Y, and Z axis of space, that shit I can do. I can teleport, you fucking asshole, but I can't take us through time. Again, the mental breakdown is occurring.
Dude, I'm having a mental breakdown. My daughter died 1,700 years ago.
Maybe you got like a great.
Congratulations, you
Great
didn't have to
grand-
pay for the funeral.
Maybe you got like a great grandchild.
You can track your lineage.
You can be like Fry.
Is that said in person, Lev?
No.
Okay, because I will tackle you. He's not very strong, so it's gonna be like.
I'm also like an unknown aged old man, like, you know.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be hard to tap
Be a very
him.
funny
Alright.
fight.
So,
He is formless.
after a couple of minutes of you kind of bickering, kind of trying to find out what to go on, I think there's,
I saw
It's kind
being a
of
gas
panic
cloud a
sink
little
in.
while ago.
one of the windows kind of like lights up, and you see a guy from the other room. He looks like he might be in charge just by the way he presents himself.
Just by his
Just-
general demeanor.
I think that guy might be in charge.
Sean, you
guys.
gotta get your own voice. I know you love mine, but it's
Yeah,
just...
Sean, you keep
I just
bouncing
keep
back
ma-
between a
I know,
copy of
I'm
mine
just-
and Lev's. Make a
I'm
fucking
just
voice.
no. I'm making fun of his.
Yeah, I get that, but
So,
like...
what are you gentlemen doing here?
Well, we didn't intend to be here. We were investigating the fucking hellish
Baron.
barons. Back in our time, roughly 1,300 years ago, when Dick Nuts here touched a magic crystal, and then we were harassed brutally by your men.
Hi,
Expect a call from my lawyer.
I'm Dick.
Quiet, bottom.
I'd like to specify it was not a crystal. It was sort of metallic.
It was metallic.
Metal has a crystalline structure and the atomic scale.
It doesn't make it a crystal. I mean,
You wouldn't know
fucking
that.
fish have scales. That doesn't mean that they're wearing scale mail, you know. Sarah.
Oh. 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 That was in character.
Scott, tell him a fish in water isn't wet.
Fish in water isn't wet, bro.
Have you seen that video?
So stupid.
Have you seen it?
I'm a little panicked.
Yeah.
Kind of freaked out, I guess.
No, how about this? You tell us where the fuck we are so we can respond accordingly.
Gas him.
How,
I yelled that. Gas him. That was in character.
what
Is Sean's
how
Toad
do-
with us still, by the way? Is Sean's Toad still here?
Yes.
How tall would you say this man is?
What's he
He's in
tell?
a whole other room.
Would
What's
you
he tell us?
describe him as a,
Surrounded
would
by
you
a
describe him
glass.
as a small human?
So there's nothing through which a gas could theoretically seep.
He's a he's about 6'4", 6'5", this man.
Damn,
Very-
fuck, I can't eat him, guys.
Very broad. Kind of got the nice crisp clean suit on him. General
Would you describe him as gnomish?
How am I supposed to believe you with this nonsensical
Because we
story?
teleported into the middle of your fucking base.
Yeah, we were.
Ask. Hang on, that's not a Serax voice. That's like Dr. Evil. Ask the men who brought us here.
Yeah, Serac speaks slow.
Yeah,
for
I
all
speak
we
slowly.
know, you
Everyone I
guys
think
could
is
have been
stupider
using-
than me, which is
For all we
everyone.
know, you guys could have been using an invisibility spell that wore off just before you tried to infiltrate our base.
Yes, well,
so, wait, I whisper, guys.
you might
Does exist.
You might be surprised to learn this, but I tried that to get out of your stupid fucking trap. If we came in here invisible, I'm sure your men would be competent enough to detect that. Now tell us where we are.
Did Whitmore get you?
I don't fucking know his
was
name. He
Whitmore
means
got
nothing to me.
There was a guy
He
named
looks
Whitmore.
like a real homo.
I swear after he hit me with his rifle butt, he took a moment to feel me.
After he was his rifle butt, he touched my actual butt.
Hey, do you think you just send us back to where we were? That'd be pretty cool by me.
And why should I? How do I know you're not enemy
Because if you
spies?
don't, we
I mean-
will quickly fucking kill you.
I want you to think about what you're saying. Even if we were enemy spies, I'm literally just asking you to like deport me.
Yeah, what harm would it be to escort us off the premises?
I'm
Via
very.
time magic.
Well, you did break the law by trespassing on
Is there something-
government property.
What's a
Okay,
government?
well, your government is not my government. I declare diplomatic immunity.
Oh shit.
Do you? Is there something we
I
can
pulled
do?
it, guys. I'm sorry.
Just like the bad guy in that one play.
Just like
Ninth
Lethal
level.
Weapon.
Yeah, lethal weapon.
Lethal
Just
dagger.
like the bad guy from Lethal Weapon 2. Diplomatic immunity.
Is there some sort of maybe test and or quest that we have to accomplish to make it so that you trust us?
Is there some kind of railroad-based invention?
I'm just
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm not very happy with the current situation. I'd like to get back to
What
my
about your
child.
daughter being dead?
That's the one, yeah.
That's-
like
Oh yeah,
Well,
dude, I'm sorry. That sucks.
I'll tell
That
you
sucks.
what,
Your daughter's dead, dude.
I would like to know the state of House Champion.
House what
Non-existent.
now?
You mean how your house
Thank
is all
you.
dead?
Champion Sporting Goods?
Yes, that must be them. We're always into our sports.
I like this. Keep it canon. Fucking
His
canon.
family owns a sporting goods store.
Whether
No,
it's
for real,
true-
though, like, yeah, like I guess that's just like like,
No,
what,
like,
what can we do to like prove that we're not enemies of the state?
Well,
We're literally just time
Listen
travelers,
here,
I guess.
boys. Considering the strange circumstances,
Did you just assume my gender?
Execute! Summary execute!
I am many centuries your elder. Do not call me boy again.
Listen here.
As am I. What's the year now? Like
Motherfuckers.
15?
Nate, go on.
Listen, gentlemen. Considering the strange circumstances, your strange weapons.
Dog, it's a bow and arrow and some swords. You never seen this before?
Do not bring a weapon. Just my fishing utensils.
Alright,
You
that'll
expect me
hold
to
up in
believe
court.
that?
Yeah. Good
Well,
luck.
listen anyway. I don't know if I can completely trust you now,
As well, you
We are
shouldn't.
strangers.
but you can prove your loyalty
He
to
will
us.
gas you in a moment.
We're not loyal to you, though. We just.
Shut the fuck up.
Why would he think we're loyal?
He doesn't. He doesn't. That's the point. We're trying to prove that.
If he thinks we're gonna be loyal to you, that'll get us one step.
Alright, if we
Nathan,
go find
go
a
on.
fucking magic pair of shoes for him and he trusts us, easier to kill him later.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
What do we do? What do we do to kind of to get ourselves off the hook here?
Yeah, please, we'll do anything. We just want to go home.
Yeah, I just want to.
He'll do
Whoa.
anything.
Hey, him there, he'll do anything you want.
Listen, there's a town not far from here. It's been something happened to it. We don't really know what. And while we don't really have the men to investigate it right now, I got 2 men.
What about those guys that got us
Shut the
outside?
fuck up, Sean.
No, this is an in-character question.
He was asking in character.
He's not saying he doesn't have men. He's saying he doesn't have the spare manpower to investigate.
Well, they weren't doing anything.
They
weren't doing anything
they were
besides
guarding the
beating-
fucking base. You
They weren't doing
fucking
anything besides
dickwad.
brutalizing
Well, they
the
did
old
a really
man.
bad job of it.
What do you mean? They captured you?
yeah, I was gonna
fucking
say they
grapes?
they're doing a pretty great job of guarding the base.
Well, we snuck in, according to your logic.
we got captured.
Yeah.
What is it?
As you
what
were
do we gotta do? in this
As
town?
you were.
I'm sorry about my
Well-
friend Jizz. He's really inconsiderate.
Yeah, we might just execute him.
All right, bottoms.
Say we don't know about bottoms. He gets things done.
Well, we have our ways of keeping our eyes on you, and well,
Is it drones?
I was just thinking that.
Are they
we have
steam-powered
our-
drones?
We have our ways of keeping our eyes on you. What do you say? You go investigate that for us.
I mean,
Tell us what's going on, and then we'll see what we can do for you.
I'll say Greedy Travis's brother thought the same thing. Yes, I'm on board.
Say, sir, can we see you in person and shake your hand? Gas.
No, yeah, let's go do the general's mission because I want to end my night fucking gassing the general.
let's go.
Okay. Well, but there is one condition.
Yes, what would that be? There's
Men
always
with weapons kind of come into the room with these weird collar things.
Yeah, okay, the fuck you'll put a collar on me. I'm not your dog, General.
Just gas him. Just turn him into gas, dude.
I'm serious. Like, we'll play this scene out. No one's collaring a Sararak.
Yeah, we will.
Do you have like maybe an ankle bracelet, like a wrist? I think it would be a little less demeaning.
You got a bracelet for him?
I didn't watch
necklace
Suicide Squad, so I'm sure as fuck not gonna play the fan fiction for it.
So he grabs another. They have bigger ones.
We'll
too.
blow
They
your
come in
wrists
with bigger
off.
ones. that they're able to put around your waist.
I'll take a tracking belt.
Okay, I'll take your fucking 13-pound lead belt of.
Nathan, can I get like an ankle brace? I'd like an ankle.
He needs an anklet.
An anklet?
Yeah, he's gay. He wants an anklet.
I don't like things on my neck.
It'll
They
work.
put, they put one around your waist and your ankle.
Yeah, I'll accept the one around my waist, but no one's putting a collar on
Kraken
me.
has seen many fighters with collars around their necks.
Slave collars.
I will never be one of those.
Here, wear this belt of champions, my friend.
Oh, champions, you say?
I'll take the fucking neck belt. I don't give a shit.
We're champions, guys.
You get the neck one.
I'm wearing it.
Alright, can I do an Arcana check real quick? I want to make sure this thing's entirely mechanical, not magical in any way. 16 plus like 7, so we're gonna talk about a fucking 23. Is there any magic on this belt?
They're not magical.
So it's just rigged with explosives.
They're ruined. They're ruined.
No, I'm pretty sure it'd be pretty obvious that these are going to kill us, and why would we wear explosives?
Man,
Yeah, no, I'm gonna
Well,
turn
you
it
can
as
prove
soon as.
your innocence or be.
Oh, see, I'm
executed
gonna
by
turn into
fire
gaseous
as
form
well.
the moment we're out of this fucking base.
You know you can turn us into gaseous form too.
I know I can, but I'm gonna do me first. I assume once one of us out, they're gonna monitor
no,
that one of us out, and then
no.
they're gonna detonate the rest.
Serac, what if it detects once it's loose and blows up? You want to do one of us first.
Okay,
In case it kills someone.
That is true.
Yeah, but once I'm gaseous form, I'll dissipate. It doesn't fucking matter. It's okay.
It's not
I don't give a shit about you guys, Remember that? OOC!
Explosions.
OOC, I don't give a shit about you
You
guys.
don't. Yeah, you don't know. You don't know what's.
So wait, Nathan, what's
You
going
turn into
on with the town that we need to check out? Did they lose
Hydrogen.
contact with it? Is it take what
It
like?
just has it. Usually, there's contact around. Like they
Yeah,
have,
they
some,
send
they
the-
have like
The
telegraphs.
steam
and stuff
pigeons,
like
you
that.
know.
They have like telegraphs and stuff like that. They have some.
And
They
so
have
the-
some minor form of telephones, but it's not quite there yet. So like the very rich have those.
So the town's gone dark,
So
basically.
the town's gone dark, and it's kind of like the supply line.
9
for
o'clock,
this,
don't you quit.
Military base.
It's 10 till.
Don't
No,
you
I'm not
quit.
quitting.
So they're just kind of like
Fucking time.
they're just kind of worried about it. They
Deshaun,
don't know really what's
we
going
good?
on with this.
I mean,
town.
last time I did the mission, it was so I didn't die. This seems to be a pretty standard
Seems like
concept.
we're in the exact.
This is pretty
guys,
much-
we're doing the. Guys, are we stuck in a time loop?
I think this is Groundhogs. This is Groundhogs.
If we touch another, if I.
Oh wait,
see
have we
you-
left yet? Have we left that base?
Yeah, are we
No,
out?
you were still in the base because everybody.
Say general.
Nathan, we agreed.
Wait.
Oh, man.
Listen, I get the sneaking suspicion that somewhere in this base there's a large metallic teardrop-shaped object projecting an oval-shaped aura around it. I'm going to assume that you and your men know nothing truly about this device, but
If you go touch it,
this
it'll give you
very
everything you
device
ever
is,
wanted.
is what sent us several centuries into the
1300
future.
years.
So, is this device still here? Because it would have been in the courtyard of this ancient base.
Can you have one of our sketch artists?
It's a fucking floating teardrop
He has one of
general.
your sketch artists draw it, and then
He's
you
never
show it
seen
to
it
him.
himself.
This is what it looks like.
Okay, so they do have it. It's a fucking
No.
goddamn
They draw
atomic
it.
bomb.
They draw your description.
So
Is that what it looks like?
So OOC, it's an atomic bomb. In character, it's just a giant metal teardrop.
Yep.
This is starting to feel a little bit like Adventure Time, which I'm proving to.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I touched. Is that
But
a time
this
machine?
is just something that like one of the army men like just
that-
drew
It's a
up.
small
that a-
one though, right? Because
No, it was eight. It was 8 by 5 feet. It was big.
huge. It was
Okay,
huge.
so imagine
Is that
this
a-
universe of magic. If an atomic bomb goes off and it fractures an atom, if maybe that makes some displacement in like the magical universe.
Is that like a time machine? Was that a time machine that we found?
So what? So let me tell you like that. This is just a drawing. Like this is what a Sararak described to this guy that
Yeah.
drew it, and then you showed it to the
General.
general, and it says, I've never seen anything quite like this. I don't know what we would use it for.
Time travel,
Oh,
I
it's
think.
in 1945. When did they bomb Hiroshima?
1945. Okay, out of character, they know nothing about this.
Okay.
Okay, guys, let's get going to this.
Yeah, let's do it.
So as
Hey,
word of
question:
warning,
Do we get any like future swag for this quest?
hang on, I'm trying to get there.
Look at my bow.
So these two are going to be watching over you, but they're going to keep their distance from you and make sure that you
Sorry, I
are
got
doing
it.
your jobs.
I got a 320.
This is Hamilton and Tate. They are going to be watching over you.
Taint.
Taint.
Nice to meet
Taint.
you. Nice to meet you, Taint.
Hey, Taint. Good meeting you. dude.
Hail and well met.
Hail and well wet, Taint.
What's up, Taint? It's
Hail
good.
and what?
Well met.
Taint.
The standard greeting of our people. Hail and well met. It's like,
Hail
hello and how are you
well
doing?
met.
He just kind of puts out his hand and just.
Nice to meet you, Taint.
And like you guys don't don't know how to do that. So
Yeah, you kind of like
You
overreach
like
and
you
just,
reach
like,
and you grab his wrist.
I kind of go like this and I'm like.
Hey,
slap it,
Tate.
brother.
I don't fucking
Taint?
touch him.
Hey, what's the other guy's name?
Hamilton.
I was doing it because I got fun of his name.
Hammy. Let's just guys.
Ham and
guys,
Taint.
guys. I whisper. Let's just pretend we don't know the other guy's name. It's Taint, the other guy.
Taint
Yes.
Richard.
I like that. Sean,
also,
for the first time,
They'll be
I
keeping
genuinely
watch
like
over you from a distance.
Hey,
And you see
Taint.
that-
Shut the fuck up, Sean.
What's the
You see
meaning
that
of
their weapons are
Do we have
are bigger and a little bit different. They have this
Longer.
They're longer and they have this kind of tube on top of the glasses at either end.
I wonder what those are for, guys.
So
He's snapping.
Why would they stay a distance from us?
well, maybe you won't
Nathan, be blunt because their lives are more valuable than yours. Like,
Yeah.
You don't gotta be nice about this.
because I trust them and not you.
Okay.
You want them close to us to keep an eye on us?
Oh, see, is everyone gonna plan on murdering these guys?
I
Alright.
can't tell the DM your plans.
Yeah, I know.
He is our enemy right now. Nathan is our sworn enemy.
Yeah, okay, I shouldn't have said that because now
Thanks a lot.
as soon as I do the plan I've got concocted, it's gonna get fucking blown.
Thanks a lot,
Just a
ass.
sniper bullet right to the
Thanks
head.
a lot, ass crack.
Hey.
No, we have
Is that in character?
Yes.
turn him literally
Because
into
I'm gonna tell you that what I said was
We have our
OOC.
ways.
No.
So out of nowhere.
So
No, Lev, it wasn't.
everybody,
it wasn't.
shut the fuck up.
There you go. That's how you DM.
Okay, so everybody, this over here is Dane. He's our armorer. So he's gonna give you weapons for
What's
this
up,
mission, and you will be given them promptly. So
Sweet, I like
we will
stuff.
start off with the most polite one of the group.
Yo,
What would you prefer? You are
probably prefer a fucking feather
you're a fighter,
duster.
right?
I'm a fighter.
So you can
And a French maid
use
outfit.
fighters can use either.
I'm also a wizard, so
You're proficient in automatic rifles, and then but you have no disadvantages if you want to use any other kind of weapon. Okay, let me keep going. Rangers are good with rifles and snipers.
Nice.
Barbarians are good with shotguns and light machine guns.
That's a good thing.
Bards are good with sidearms. Wizards, warlocks, and sorcerers can decide when they learn technomancy. Rogues are good with snipers and sidearms, and they get a bonus for using silencers.
I'm gonna decline any weapon.
The clerics are good with sidearms,
for yourself.
and then there's a new class called the gunslinger that can be transformed if you're a fighter, and they are proficient with revolvers and sidearms.
Actually, I'm gonna take a pistol.
Nathan, I need one hand free here. So, what gun can I use? I guess because I need one hand free to cast
So
magic.
you can use.
Scott, you still got
you-
your pack sword, dog.
You have no disadvantages for any weapons, so you could use either a revolver or a pistol. Pistols do 1d6, revolvers do 1d8. The pistol's range is 15 meters. The revolvers is 25 meters. They're a half action to shoot, a half action to reload with the pistol, a full action to reload with revolvers.
I have a question. Since my fighting archetype is
And you can-
dueling, I get a +2 damage with one-handed weapons. Will that qualify
yes,
with pistols?
pistols are one-handed weapons.
And so the
you can
revolver
take two
does
of
more
them.
damage, but is slower to reload, right?
Yes, but you can also fan the hammer and do the thing.
I think I'm gonna go with the basic pistol though.
Okay.
I think I'm just going with pistol.
So you're given a pistol. The pistol has 10 rounds in it,
Let me write this down.
and it does 1d6.
No, if you guys brought your own, notepad.
The effective range is really only about 15 feet. After that, you're going to start taking a little bit of a disadvantage.
Okay.
That's like the effective range.
Pass me the pencil.
So they're not caught up with like what we would consider modern firearms.
No.
Okay.
They're still based technically
Cowboys?
in the 1800s.
So it's got a
Okay.
range of.
Late
You
cowboys.
said a range
Okay.
of 15 feet.
So
15 meters. So that's 45 feet.
are there any automatic firearms like
Yes,
with
there are.
Okay.
And wizards can once you learn.
I'll take this.
What's the
I'll take
damage,
the
Nathan?
smallest caliber pistol you have available. I
So
want
you're gonna
very
take a
little
pistol.
kick. I've got fucked up wrists.
Nathan, what's the damage?
1d6.
But did you use is it going off dexterity?
Usually they would go off dexterity, right?
Okay, shit.
Yeah,
So I'm just-
ranged
I'm
attacks
just-
are
Then actually,
typically
I-
dexterity.
Yeah, you go off of dexterity, and then
Oh,
so
shit, I suck with dexterity. All right. That's all right. I do get a +2 to my damage for my one thing anyway.
yeah,
so
okay. So then Sarek, you're taking a pistol.
Yeah,
You do
smallest
1d6.
caliber we have.
Okay. And then Sean, what are you taking?
I think the obvious choice is a sniper rifle.
I'm gonna tuck it
And,
into the
can I
metal
take two or
belt.
just one?
You can only take one.
I'll just take a sniper rifle.
Okay, so you're gonna take a sniper rifle. The sniper rifle's rules are snipers require half action to shoot and half action to reload.
Damn, son.
Do we have any time to train with these, or are we just like,
The snipers do.
Nathan, this
sniper
is
rifles do
piercing damage?
1d6. No.
Yes.
Snipers do 1d10, and then 2d12 if they're unaware of you.
How much? What about a regular rifle?
A regular rifle is 1d8, but in its range is 60 meters. But the rifles require half action to shoot and reload.
what number of
Okay.
shot? Like
So,
so,
I'll take-
But when you reload, it's a lot. Like snipers take a longer. Whatever.
So,
right,
for
so
example,
sniper-
like my pistol,
so-
it's an automatic, right? Pop, 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 pop.
Yeah, it's-
How many shots can I squeeze off in a turn?
It's you can shoot off 2 shots in a turn. Half
Okay.
action.
So we're assuming everyone points and aims. Okay.
Yes.
So sniper, you said 2d12.
2d12 for unaware. So like if you're at a long distance and they don't know you're there or they can't see you,
And tell me the range one more time. Sorry.
it's 400 meters for the long. It goes up to 400 meters.
How
but
many American feet is
All
it?
right, that's about 1,300 feet.
Yeah.
You
The
just
range
pulling
is
that out of
400
your ass.
meters, but you also but you can't shoot more than 100 meters without a scope, and you don't have they're not giving you.
You
a
give me a
scope.
sniper rifle without a scope?
Yeah. For automatic rifles and LMGs, there's the spray rule. They do more damage, but their range is much shorter. Spray means you shoot a fourth of your clip for the automatic rifle and half your clip for your LMGs. And spray is only effective at 25 meters or less.
Nathan, one last thing.
Did you make these rules yourself or get them on the internet?
I made it myself.
Snipers goes based off my dexterity, right?
Yeah, ranged
Yeah.
attacks.
Cool, because I have a
And
plus.
then
I have
Jimmy,
a plus
what are you
9 to
gonna
that.
Rourke is but a hunting bull fisherman, so I will take 2 revolvers.
I fucking knew it. And I'm so happy.
I had a feeling you were going to do gunslinger. Okay, so you are going to be the gunslinger. You have the fighter advantages, so you still get. So you're proficient with. You can use automatic rifles and rifles, revolvers and sidearms, but you don't have any disadvantages on guns. There are silencers for weapons. They only block noise for enemies more than 20 meters away. Anything near in a range of 20 meters, they're still going to hear the silenced weapon unless it's enchanted with magic so that it is silent.
I can also just cast silence around us. It's a pretty tasty bubble where noise
Good
can't
deal.
escape.
And then we have scopes are required for more than 100 meters. And then did you hear, the revolver rules? Revolvers require a half action for each shot, or fan the hammer is a full action. And then it requires a full action to reload.
Okay. And fanning the hammer require how many shots?
6 shots. Or the rest of your thing.
Okay.
So if you have like 4 shots left, you can fan the hammer for the rest of it.
So I can't rapid fire a pistol mag with the current rules. 'Cause
No,
I'll take a revolver then if that's okay with you.
You'll take a revolver? Okay.
Yeah. Is revolver 1d6
It's
damage?
1d8.
I suppose
With a range of 25 meters.
I suppose our clothes are a little outdated this time.
Yeah, it will be weird if it's that Winky Princess.
I just want to fit in.
Yeah. I bet you can.
Alright, so you guys are gonna give an updated armor. The chest plates they're like a Kevlar armor. They're not like as sophisticated, but they're still something. They're not that great.
Are we all
They're
wearing
kinda
top hats?
Yes.
I'm
Well,
wearing
you can.
I'm wearing a
With
fucking
gears
wizard
on them.
hat.
With gears on them.
Well, no, you don't have any. You don't have any access to that stuff.
I went on
Basically,
eBay and
the
I
only
bought
thing
some
you're given
gears
is
for like
another
$6.
is armor. What?
I said I went on eBay and bought like a box of gears for $6, and we're just kind of the hot gluing them to our stuff now.
The other weapons you can get are shotguns, automatic rifles, and LMGs later on. But if you're not proficient in them, you will take disadvantages on shooting them. Also, silencers, if you're not proficient, so if you're not a rogue, basically, you take disadvantages. So you go 1 dice lower than what you normally would with damage. So if you do like say, because you can put a silencer on almost any weapon except for the LMG, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, so none of us have suppressors though, right?
All
Not
keep
yet, but
sound.
this is something that you could potentially get a little later on down the road. They do one dice lower than what you would. So if you do say D12 damage, you're only going to do D10 damage.
Damn.
If you do D10, you're going to do D8 damage.
That makes sense. They decrease the velocity of the bullet.
Exactly.
No, we got unlimited silencer.
Unless
And I've got
oh,
unlimited
and then
magics.
Lev,
I can cast sounds.
you are given a book so you can kind of learn some of the new Technomancer spells.
No, Nathan, he's giving a spell tablet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Scott.
So-
Fuck you for that pun.
Here's some of your spells that you can. I'll let you take a picture of this in a minute. It's called Instant Reload, and it's
That speaks for itself.
yeah. You can cast it on yourself or any other, and you can only use 1 magic per turn. By the way,
Okay.
obviously,
Unless it's a bonus action, right?
unless it's a bonus action. But none of
Thanks,
these
brother.
are bonus actions. So you have Instant Reload. It uses between 1 magic mana point and 10 mana point. And it instantly reloads yours or a party member's gun for a max of 3 bullets per 1 mana point.
What if it's
So
a
you can
magazine?
reload- so you can reload a maximum of 30 bullets if you do. You cast all of your mana points.
Okay, so it'll depend on like if someone's doing a
So
fucking.
if you know that
M4.
Jim's like got his revolver and he fans the hammer, he'd be like, I'm gonna reload for 2 mana points. I'm gonna reload his gun.
Okay. Oh.
For 3 mana points, you can have Discover Projectile Source, and if you don't know where a shooter is, you can determine where he is by the projectiles. For 3 mana points, you have Techno Takeover, and you can take over a piece of technology for a turn. Now that's not like a gun; that's like anything with like cogs and stuff like that. So if like say a vehicle or something, you can take over that for a turn.
Okay.
And fuck with it. For 5 mana points, you have Deflect Projectiles. And it'll safely deflect any projectiles away from you and your party.
Is that a reaction?
That can be a reactionary one, yes. And then for 7, it's reverse projectiles. So it'll send the projectiles right back to where they came from, so it'll shoot back at the enemies.
I'll kind of assume these are kind of manipulations of spells that I might already know, so that's kind of why I would into them.
Yeah.
Ankle is very
Okay.
inept at any magic that doesn't involve fire.
Yeah. So,
Fucking flamer.
He's a flamer.
so Sean, you basically have a sniper rifle without a scope. You're using iron sights, basically.
But yeah,
What was I?
so
what was
You were describing the weapons.
Multi-
Like a sniper.
multi-attack, do I get to fire twice or just still once?
I mean, like even multi-attack doesn't work for like crossbows and bows and arrows
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah. So
Okay.
you're not.
So
gonna
it's
attack.
one action to fire, I gotcha.
Yeah. So they still give you your old weapons, so if you want them,
They couldn't
you
take it
can.
from
Oh,
me
yeah.
if they tried.
Oh, hell
Sword.
I
And
want
then,
my bow and arrow, dog.
You have the pistol, so yeah, 2 shots a turn.
Do I get like a
basically.
revolver belt? Like a gun belt?
Bandolier.
They already gave us.
You
a
don't. You get like
Right.
you don't have anything. You only have the holsters for them. You have like gunslings for your rifles. You don't have anything nice and fancy. They're just giving you.
Yeah, but I have a belt to hold the whole
You have a holster, yeah. Yeah. You're given the basic stuff, so you don't have to just always carry them. And then, so Hamilton and Tate are going to be following behind you. Not, but far
How
away.
far?
You don't actually
Give me
get-
some feet, because that's going to affect a few things.
They're going to be anywhere between 350 and 400 meters away. Fuck you.
As we were
Sarah.
saying, what's going on?
Fuck you, Sarah. Right?
Dude, I don't like being
Your head
fucking...
explodes. Okay.
I'm not going to be forced to wear this goddamn belt for a minute longer than I have to.
You should have gone with the.
Alright.
You should have gone with the anklet.
Oh, the fucking nice collar that you get to wear?
It's not an anklet.
You blue-pilled
still
son
have
of a
the
You
belt
bitch.
had the
as well.
belt and the anklet because you insisted.
Yeah, they're not just gonna let you blow off your leg, or I would have went for that too. You got one on your freaking whole torso.
Let's just make the best of the bad.
Yeah, they put a nice...
situation.
They put 2 pounds of C4 right next to your liver, Scott.
Scott,
You fucking go ahead
you
and
shoved the
enjoy
stick
that.
of dynamite up your ass and you moaned a little
Yeah,
bit.
they're obviously not good guys, man.
So I am gonna tell you these one things like things for screw ups. I will do like a restart where you can like say like
So we get checkpoints, basically.
you get checkpoints. Yeah, I'm gonna give you checkpoints.
Cool, I blow my head off.
Yes,
Now,
do
checkpoints,
so.
I'm gonna work on checkpoints, but they're just gonna be for like, oh, you screwed this up so badly. or something like that. Like
We got too far off.
Yeah, we can retcon
Sorry.
because like I'm kind of a piece of shit when it comes to being a player, and I'm also
Yeah.
fairly intoxicated.
Yeah, you
You know, I'm way too into being a Sararak right now. Let's fucking start this mission.
Okay.
Let's do
Yeah,
this
I'm,
shit.
done.
So-
I'm done talking, boy.
Guys, we're ready
You're
to start
given
the
the map.
mission.
I haven't
now.
killed a fucking thing all game.
yeah, you have.
Aside from
Yeah, I was
that,
gonna say my ass, fool. You fucking liquefied it, dude.
aside from him though, we haven't been in like actual combat aside from like that one time, and that ended pretty dang quick.
Hey,
Alright,
guys,
so
guys,
you
guys,
guys-
guys.
I haven't got to use any of my charisma to persuade anyone.
This is why nobody has returned, because these dickholes keep kidnapping us.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh shit!
Anyway, let's continue.
Oh, we gotta kill these guys.
Anyway,
We gotta free our people.
Fuck, we should have asked how many people like us.
Where's my brother?
No, guys, it's the perfect Ponzi scheme. You just rely on this people just wandering every few months because they went to this place a couple hundred years ago. Perfect.
All right, so-
business plan.
so what happened? What's happened is they just gave you a map and they kind of directed you where to go, and they sent you walking.
Okay.
So-
They didn't even give us fucking cars.
All right, I guess we
No,
go,
no.
and I summon a goddamn horse.
I
All
once
right,
again,
so you summon your horse.
I once again call upon
Outrun
the
the
disc.
rats.
I start hopping on my frog.
Anyway, so we're
frog has
traveling.
The frog has a top.
You're
hat.
traveling. That's fine.
And a
Okay,
coat.
so after about 6 hours, you guys make it to what used to be the ruins.
So we're here now?
We're back where the ruins
Oh,
are.
yeah. Okay.
But they're not ruins anymore. It's a modernized town. Think of like England 1800s, like
Yeah.
kind of like
So
that. Except like not as like huge city.
I have my weapons back, right?
Yeah.
Alright, well I put one revolver on this side, my gladius back here, and the other one like there.
You're kind of given like the and you all are kind of given like the know-hows of how to shoot a gun and everything, but you're not like
We get a little crash course
started.
in firearms. Okay. I guess walk through the city. Let me take a perception check to see what kind of shit we see. That's a fucking tasty roll. It's a 17 plus whatever relevant modifiers. Does it need to be above a 17 to tell us what's like going on with the people, what the culture's like? Are there fucking four-wheeled vehicles rolling around?
It is a walled city.
So guys, this is what
And
my
you-
frog looks like right now.
Nice.
So, so what you see, like in the guard towers and stuff, and like on the walls, you see men like patrolling it. Just a couple though. You seem like these men don't really. They don't seem like there's enough patrolling. Like there's like
Is it-
you see 3 guys.
Are they holding guns, or are they just kind of fucking like small
They-
cops?
They are. You can see that they are holding some sort of weapon. You can't tell which exactly kind they are. You just know that they're not pistols of any type. And then you can see that, and they don't look like the guys from the army base either. They look they kind of don't look like they have much. They don't.
So
look,
they kind of look
they
like
don't look military. basically.
some like commoners guarding the village as like as kind of a community thing.
It might be.
Neighborhood
Yes.
watch.
Mind you, I'm a smart character, smart PC as you
That
if
that
you
could
will.
be very well.
What
But
is
it
your
is.
intelligence score?
You're a little too far to see.
Fucking 18.
Damn.
That's my
Yeah.
dexterity score.
Yeah, we'll see how your flips get you when there's a fireball.
Yeah,
20
they'll
foot,
Name
20
the
foot
town.
radius
Okay.
of your
So
ass.
as you get to the front of the gate of the town, it is sealed shut, and one of the people on top yell, "Who goes there?"
It
Hi,
doesn't matter. Wait for the rats behind us to tell you
I'm
with whom
Ankle-
we
I'm
are
Ankle
associated.
We're
Well,
calling.
hello, Ankle Mackenzie.
We're on our way
Who's
to this-
that?
It's me. I just told you.
You might know him by his name, Bottom.
What's the name of the town we're going to?
No, the town's gonna. It'll be called like.
Steam
Johnstown.
fire.
Johnstown,
We're on
that's
our
its
we're on our way to
Johnstown.
Johnstown. You're sort of we have to
Edgewater.
pass through you,
Johnston.
so I guess we just kind of need to.
Hey, he's
pass.
on his way to Johnston.
I'm
He
on
wants some
my way to
Johnston in
Johnston.
his life.
name. Well, this is
Must be
Johnstown.
inside.
Oh.
What can I do you for, friend?
Hey, why have you guys stopped talking to everybody? People are concerned.
Yeah, about that.
There's a
Yeah,
vampire.
what is about that?
We were kind of attacked by bandits about a week's back, and now we are kind of walled in here.
Bandits.
Seems like
So-
You have a fucking gun.
that seems like the thing you would tell, you would communicate to
Yes,
others.
yes, that's why we have guns up here, and why I haven't shot you yet already is kind of beyond me.
Hey,
I'm not a soldier,
I appreciate that, by the way.
Oh, you're welcome. I appreciate you not shooting me either.
Yeah,
You got
thank
it.
you so much for not killing us yet. Okay.
Can we come in?
Can you prove that you're not enemies?
Fuck it. Again,
I
wait for the
guess,
people
yeah.
following us.
Wait, what were we saying?
I guess. I mean, I don't. What?
Hey man,
Is there some
a
quest I
friend-
can do that'll prove I'm not an enemy?
A stranger is just
Hey, I'll suck your cock for $1.
Hey, a friend. Hey, stranger. A friend is just a stranger you haven't met yet.
Yeah, a friend.
You know,
A
you know
stranger
what,
is
Brent?
just a friend you
That is a
haven't met.
very good
Tell us-
point. And the gate opens.
Tell us about where's these bandits troubling you? Maybe we can give
No,
them a
the
talking
gate's
to.
open. So they're like,
Oh.
when he's like, a stranger's just a friend you haven't met yet. He's like, that's a very good point. Lets you guys in.
That was a
Hey,
natural response.
the irony of this, guys, is that we are technically bandits. Let's we enter the town.
So just as you enter the town, like the guy up top like comes to greet you. Another guy comes yelling and he's like, "Yeah, man, what the fuck, Sandin? Like, you're not supposed to let anybody in."
Way to go, Brandon! I push him.
It's Sandin.
I know.
Jizz has an issue with people.
He has a pistol
Yeah, that's
and
gonna be
kind
what
of
I
points
think.
at you guys. He's like, "You're bandits, right?"
I mean, in another life, yeah, but not
Like,
today.
bro, why would we tell you if we were? Can you stop playing that weird
Well,
stick at me?
you might try to kill us.
Listen to me.
Hey, would you
Jeff-
describe this guy as a small
Jeffy Joe Jack?
creature?
Yeah, actually, his name was Jeff.
Listen to
No
me.
shit.
Listen to me, Jeff.
What does he think of my frog?
Maybe we were bandits in another life. This time we're just confused and we're doing our best. All right. If we wanted to kill you,
Sir, what's
already
been
begun.
going on with these bandits here? Can you just point us in the direction
you
of
know,
these bandits?
You point us to the. That's how you know. That's how we'll prove it. We'll go kill these bandits for you. See, this is thinking.
But you might also join up with them.
That is true.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's
That's a
what
that's
we're
a
gonna do.
potential.
We're gonna
that's
come
a
back.
possibility.
And we're gonna burn your churches and rape all your women.
Or you could just let
Or you
us
can
try
just
and
tell
help
us we're
you.
the-
We're gonna rape your cows and loot your women.
We're gonna steal your
Burn your women, rape your cows,
and rape your churches.
marry your churches.
I'm gonna have my frog eat you if you don't just fucking tell us where the bandits are.
We don't know where they are. We would have.
Where were they last?
How do we know that you're not the bandit?
Yeah, how do we know you're not a bandit? I'm gonna roll.
You see-
I'm gonna roll
Perception.
performance.
Is he the bandit?
No, I'm gonna roll performance to everybody around us to try to convince them that this man is a bandit. Well,
You ain't got
it's not
those
very
hard
high.
stats.
My performance is 0.
Hey! Mayor Jeff here is not a bandit.
That's
He's the
something.
most
That's
straight up
something
guy.
that a bandit for apologist would say.
I want to.
Nathan, while he's
what?
talking, I'm going to attempt to sort of knock the pistol from his hand. And I am a soldier. I do actually have training.
Okay.
Oh
I am
shit!
just
Bottom Mackenzie makes a move.
Yeah, I'm just like, while he's like back and forth, I'm literally just going to grab his hand, knock the pistol from it, and potentially shove him on his back.
All right, roll,
Please
roll
do.
for
I'm
that.
sick of this fucking guy.
It's going to be a 7 plus 3 for a total of 10.
Okay.
Wait, no, I have athletics, so that's going to be a freaking 12.
All right. So in his
Still
scared
fails.
shambling, you are able to knock the gun out of his hand. He freaks out and he kind of just backs away. He's like, "Please don't hurt the people here.
I'm not-
They're good people."
Hey, I'm not trying to hurt anyone. I just don't like having guns pointed at me, you know? It's been a rough day. I found that my daughter died a couple thousand years ago.
Hey,
That hurt.
Hey,
What?
stranger.
I want to do a performance check.
Good. What are you gonna try to do, by the way?
Suck a dick.
I am not a bandit, you see, for I am the Kraken, hero of this area and well-known bandit slayer. And these are my men who accompany me, my cheerleaders, if you will.
You dirty.
If
bastard.
you
Did
rolled
you
a
say your
flex, you motherfucker.
Did you roll? Did you wait? What did you say your name?
The Kraken.
He's just rolling to dick
I am
show.
Rorik von Champion, the Kraken.
Drop that dice and get a 1, you bitch.
I get +6.
Yeah!
1 was a crit fail.
Kraken, he's our man.
We don't
He
know
can't do
anybody
it.
by that here. We only
Thanks
know
for
of
saying
Jay's
shit for
Sporting
jinxing me.
Goods.
No, I was.
That couldn't
Jimmy.
have gone any better.
That's the magic
don't-
of a Sarah,
Around
right?
these parts, we only know of a Jay's Sporting Goods.
Those sons of bitches.
Just then, you hear horns from in the distance.
I give the guy his gun back, by the way.
You pussy.
I'm sorry about that. Just please stop pointing it at us.
It's like, okay. You've proven that. Okay, before the horn goes off,
Hey.
you do that.
And we just
Okay.
And he's
To this day, it
starting
seems
to
like I
trust
carried
you.
us through most
Hey,
of
you
this.
look a little tense. Could you like use a shoulder rub?
Hey, you like a shoulder rub? I give you one of them.
Sorry, what's that? Are the bandits attacking?
I don't mind rubbing
Yes,
their
they are.
shoulders.
All right,
Hey,
Close,
that's why.
close, Jeff yells, "Close the gates! Close the gates! Hurry!"
I'm gonna run the fuck out there before they close the gates.
Nathan,
Give me
I'm
a-
Are
gonna-
you gonna run outside of the gates?
Yeah, I'm gonna go run into the fucking bandit horde.
Does the Sarek have enough cartilage in his knees to run?
Yeah, okay. I'll,
Wait. You are in the town right now. You're gonna run
Yes.
outside of the safety of the gates.
Yeah, so I can go fucking fight the bandits.
Alright,
I'm
go
so
on.
tired.
You're gonna. Okay.
Yeah, there's an 18 plus like fucking whatever my dex is.
You
Let's
make
go
it
fight
out-
some bandits.
You make it outside of the gates.
Nathan, I don't make it outside the gates. I climb on
Yeah,
top.
I
of the
climb up
walls.
on top of the walls like a respect.
And I draw my bow.
I go into the town. They let bandits into the town. That's their mistake. What? We're bandits, guys. You're the one who wanted. I wanted to be a mercenary. No, we're bandits. I'm in the town.
Okay, so I think it's looking
It
that
doesn't
that-
matter 3,000 years into the future what the
So,
fuck we were working for.
A Sarek has ran outside the walls.
That's
Sean
exactly
and I
what I
are
said,
up
doesn't
top
matter.
knocking bows.
So I'll stand at the gate,
And I guess
readying
Jimmy's
my
running
magic
into the
staff.
town.
Okay. So
I'm fine.
just then you see 10.
Giant props.
You see 10 two-wheeled vehicles, really
Shit.
loud,
Oh, motorcycles.
coming towards the town from the mountains.
Steam
Hey,
was
I would,
blowing.
Nathan.
I don't
I would
think
like
I've
to
ever-
retcon. I'd like to retcon that my
How
my
far
frog is
away-
outside with the Sarah.
Wait, how far away are they?
Okay,
I need
the
to.
frog
I
is- the
need.
frog-
The frog fully.
Man,
I
that's a-
need to know, Nathan. How far away are they?
That's a very
They
loud
are
horse.
about 100 meters away right now.
How fast are they going? I need.
They're
to
gonna close that gap fast.
Wait.
They are going about. 40
Give me
to
in
50
seconds. How many seconds away are they?
20. They're about 10 seconds away, if that.
Yeah. Like
Oh, okay. Well, fuck. That changes my plan to something much greater. Should we roll initiative, or am I just gonna do this
we
thing?
Nathan, or what
All
are we
right,
doing?
before we roll it.
No, fuck that. Before we roll initiative, I'm gonna cut.
I want to know what
Sorry,
Jimmy's
go
doing
on.
inside the town.
Go on,
first,
James.
because
No. I guess you were not bandits, and I never was. That would have been out of character. When I saw his old wrinkly ass run out there, I'm not gonna let him get all the glory. I go out there.
My fucking man. Come here. Nice.
Well, I'm not gonna let you
You're
show
gonna
me
have,
up.
you know, I'm gonna make you both roll your frog roll for it, and you roll for it.
Yeah, I already got mine.
If
Mine
you
was
have to roll for it, it wouldn't be fair to just say they
Dexterity?
make it.
Dexterity?
yeah.
Yeah,
14?
14 you make it.
It's a 12.
I'll make you make, but your
frog-
frog
the
barely
frog
makes
makes
it
it.
out.
Sweet.
So-
His coattails get tattered a little bit.
So you guys are out in the open as
You might not have known who the Kraken was, but you will after today!
I shoot him with it.
after these two dual
Shoot Jimmy
cycles.
with
After 10, what you hear people yelling dual cycles come after you.
That's a loud,
Okay,
that's a real loud
I'm-
horse.
Yeah.
Should we roll initiative? Because I'm gonna fucking cast some magic.
Yeah, I'm gonna have everybody roll initiative. So Jimmy gets to go first.
Yes, how close is the nearest vehicle?
They are still 100 meters.
10 seconds
Nathan,
away.
can you speak in American? please?
100 meters.
I don't know what it means.
Okay, if you want to be fucking accurate, it's 39 yards.
No,
39
guys, a
inches,
yard is,
Sean.
A yard is
39 inches per meter.
Holy shit, I
So
can do
little
yet.
over a yard.
Sean, it's 100. It's
It's a foot. They're a football field
meter
away.
is 3 feet. So just multiply anything I say in meters by feet.
Alright, well, they're too far for me to do anything yet, so I'm gonna, brace.
You can
I'm gonna
ready.
call them pussies.
Wait, you can use your action to ready an action, and you can like, you can basically be like, as soon as one gets within 60 feet, I fire my gun, or as soon as one gets in 40 feet, I throw my
I do that
trident.
with my net then.
Ready in
I'm
action.
gonna wrap one of these dudes driving.
You're gonna wrap a fucking car?
No, the guy driving it, it's a bike. He
Oh,
said.
it's bikes.
They're motorcycles.
Oh
They're metal horses, bruh.
Jimmy,
Yeah,
my
you
frog
didn't
grabs
catch
one
that.
end of the
There's
net.
these
See, we
two-wheel
understand.
No, that makes my turn
That
so
way
much
you
fucking
Or do you
easier.
want to single-handedly do it?
You're froggy, you can help me.
Alright, my frog bites onto a piece of the net and like they stretch it like a
Oh yeah,
volleyball
one of
net.
these dudes is gonna be like the speeder bikes and freaking Star Wars. He's gonna- into the wall. Yep, bracing.
All right.
Fire! And I got
So-
my trident in the other hand.
Left turn.
I cast Fireball, a 20-foot radius, mind you, 40-foot diameter fireball traveling in their direction.
So I'm going to tell you they're not like all bunched up. They are kind of spread out a little bit.
Alright, as long as that road's not 40 feet wide, they're gonna be in the path.
They're not on a road per se. They're kind of like on more like think Mad Max motorcycles.
Alright, yeah, I'm not trying to kill all you dudes in one hit,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
do your thing. Just let me know how
So-
many are within
so-
range of this 40 of a 40-foot diameter sphere flying at them.
40 feet's pretty
Of
big.
fire.
It's pretty fucking
You
big.
probably catch a good.
I'm gonna say that's gonna be 4, but because you're so far away, I'm gonna give them an advantage to kind of try to get out of the. Two of them.
Okay, so give them a dexterity saving throw with advantage.
It looks
I
like
just found
one
this
is
one always
caught in
rolls
the
like-
fireball.
You know how someone
Alright.
How much does
The
that
others are
roll?
going to take half damage from this.
And now I'm gonna say that's a 6. That's 6 mana points.
Okay.
How do mana points work again?
Each
You
spell
get
has
2
a mana.
each turn.
Each spell has a mana point cost.
And you
too.
regain 2 per turn.
Okay.
Alright, so that's going to do a grand spanking damage of 7, 13, 16, 17, 18. 18 plus 5, 23, yes.
Plus.
You do
Why the
23
fuck did I
damage?
roll like 3 ones? Are you kidding me right now?
So you do 23 damage?
Yeah, and then the ones that successfully saved, which was 3 of them, they'll take half damage.
So 11. Rounding down.
Yeah, we're gonna say 11. So the one you hit bursts into flames, and because he's engulfed
He's on a
by
motorcycle.
giant, he falls off, and he is effectively dead. The other 2 are just kind of burned. They're kind of pissed off now, but they
They managed to hang on to those
managed
bars.
to hang on.
Well, fuck those dudes. I've got another one lined up in a second here. That's my turn.
All right.
I think it's me next.
Scott, you're next. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
last.
let's. I don't think it's going to be quite as large, but let's toast these dudes. I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb.
Would you guys mind if
So
I-
Nathan,
if I
basically,
cast
it's
a
just
spell
gonna be
at
like a
you?
ball of fire. You can choose the elemental damage. I'm choosing fire because I
Because
always
you're
do
a
fire.
pyromancer.
It's gonna be about a ball this big. It's just a ranged attack that does 2d8 fire damage on a successful hit.
On a single target.
Yeah, it's a single target, so I'm just gonna be like.
I'm gonna scoff at, like, as soon as I throw this massive fireball, I just see, like, one dude.
Yeah, I'm just gonna aim.
One dude launching a fucking
I'm gonna
firecracker.
aim for one of the guys who sort of like emerged successfully from Lev's fireball. As
They still take
a
half damage,
smaller
though.
fireball comes and hits him.
Okay.
Fuck 5.
So as you throw it, it kind of just misses everything because you just aren't used to these.
Man, that's
You're
a,
just
that's a
not used to
fast.
how fast they're going.
He's already in juke mode. He just dodged a big fireball.
And then we got Sean.
I'm looking something up here.
Oh, how many mana points is that, Nathan? It's a first level spell that does 2d8 damage.
I'm gonna say 3. Sorry. It's basic fireball, right? So basically small fireball.
Nathan, how far away are they now?
It hasn't been their turn yet, so they haven't been able to technically move
They're
forward.
still
So they're still
far.
100 meters away.
Does anybody know off the top of their head the range of a longbow?
Yeah.
Like
like
300
240.
feet. Like, you're fucking
Okay,
good.
I'm just
You are
gonna
able to hit them.
Okay,
Actually, I don't even need to know
Why
off the
you're
top of
not
my head.
gonna use
Hang on.
your sniper? I don't know.
because I can.
So the
do,
range of a
'cause I can do
longbow is
2 attacks.
150 to 600 feet.
I can do 2 attacks with the longbow, whereas I can do 1 attack with the sniper.
Yeah, 2d8 statistically
For
is
me, it
much
just
better
makes
than a
more sense to
d12.
get off 2 shots because my frog can't do anything yet.
Well, 2d8 plus a total of what, 8?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
say you have 20 arrows.
That's how much I started with. I have 18 because I fired 2 earlier.
All right.
Yeah. So I'm gonna make an attack against. I guess whichever one's closest. Probably one of the ones that escaped Leb's fire.
All right.
So first, crit fail on the first attack.
So you're.
Break
I
your bow.
my bro breaks. I'm forced to use a sniper.
I could do that if I'm an
No,
asshole. But
you-
fire the other one, and I'll decide what the punishment is for that one.
That'll be a 22.
Tell me about that
22,
punishment.
yeah, you're gonna hit that.
Senpai.
Okay. And then it'll be a D8.
I'll punish him after the turn.
Punish
You
me.
shoot your arm frog.
Punish
That'll
the
be
ass
6 damage.
So you're gonna do 6 damage to one of the ones that are okay. Nice.
Yes.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, I'm gonna cast. I'll cast Hunter's Mark on one of the guys. All that does is let me do an extra D6 on my next turn.
Okay. So you're gonna cast. I'm gonna say on one of the other guys that juked or what?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So the bikers, being as fast as they are, they pretty much close the distance to you guys. They are pretty much right up on you.
What's their movement speed?
So that
on
fucking
the
motorcycle,
motorcycles?
like that's their
they're
movement.
No, just like I don't care if they close the 100-foot distance. I just need to know how fast they're traveling because in my next turn, if I hit a dude that's going 100 miles an hour, I'm gonna fuck him up when he falls off.
They are going. They closed that 100-meter gap. They're about 10 meters away from you, so they went 90.
So okay, so they have movement speed of 90 feet per 6 seconds. So okay, no, that's good. That's good. That's good.
Bust out your
they have about
Or
100,
90 meters per second. 90 meters per 6 seconds. So
Yeah, but it's
So
about
30
that.
meters a second.
Anyway, they're really close.
they're
to you
real
guys.
fucking fast.
Yeah, but they're in range of shooting you guys, and because you guys were dumb enough to run outside the wall, you're kind of the target for a lot of them, especially the
Does
ones
the
that.
net happen now or?
Yeah, the net would happen now.
You're trying to kind of like.
He did ready that
Ready
action.
that action.
Go ahead and throw your net then. We'll just have that done now.
15.
We will say because you shot the fireball straight down the middle of the crew.
Yeah.
That you're gonna try to hit one of the three in the middle
Yeah,
are the
whoever's
ones that are the
closest
fire
that's on fire,
ball
turn your
ones.
net up.
So you're gonna try to hit one of them. You're able to hit one, and because you throw them off, you hit one of them. You throw him off the motorcycle. You effectively kill him.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay.
He crashed headfirst into a wall, going 90 miles an hour.
Remember that scene in Deadpool where the guy just hits the sign? That's
Yeah.
what happens. So now it's their turn. So now there's one less dude. Actually, so there's 2 dudes down.
10 more minutes.
So 3 of them can actually shoot you. The rest are just kind of shooting their pot shots up at the walls.
I'm gonna
now-
say at that speed, it'd be pretty hard to take.
Oh, they're not aiming to actually kill the people on the walls. They're just kind of.
more of
There now.
suppressive
There's no
fire.
soldiers up there, so they're kind of trying to keep their heads down and try to find a way into the
Got
city.
it.
But you guys out front, they can just spray and pray and hit you.
You
guys.
ran outside of a gate.
Yeah, you ran outside of cover. This is for them to learn. But they are going to be at disadvantage. But so they do have automatic rifles.
I cast shield as a reaction to raise my AC by 5.
Okay, you can do that for 3. So you're currently only 1 mana point left.
Yeah, but my AC is increased by 5.
Okay.
Tasty.
So the first one's gonna do. They're gonna shoot at a disadvantage, but they did a 5, so they're not gonna hit you. The second one is not gonna hit you. Disadvantage though, so 8. Not gonna hit. So they kind of spray around you, but they're not able to hit you, being the nature of them going so fast.
What a waste
And-
of magic. Go on.
Okay, and so they just kind of go around. They're now kind of going. There's now 8 of them. So 4 of them are going this way. 4 of them are going this way around the town.
Okay.
So they're circling around the walls,
Yeah,
essentially. Okay.
exactly. And
So-
this town's not that big. It's probably only a couple hundred people big.
If we were
It's basically a trading center.
we're standing at
so
this-
basically, within 2 turns, they'll be back around.
Got it.
Okay.
Got it.
But as it stands, there's no one charging us anymore. They've kind of like, this is where the 3 of us are clustered. Me, Froggy, and the shoe.
You're clustered.
And
in
they
the-
came in like this, and now
Yes.
their turn is that they're 10 feet in front of us, but the next
They,
turn they're going to be out
fired,
here.
and now they're just going around. Now they're going to try to come back.
All right, but with their movement, they're still 10 feet ahead of us, and then in the next turn when they move, they'll be over here.
Yes.
Wait, did Taint and Screwball like?
They are
did
way
they
off
get-
of the field, and
They
they
didn't get flanked by all these bikes.
no, they're in ghillie suits, so you actually probably didn't notice them.
Okay. So, James, it goes back to you, I believe.
Okay, and there's no one around us because they're all away, right?
No, they're still 10 feet ahead of us, but in their next turn, they'll be moving
Throw your
around
fucking
us.
spear at him, dog.
The trident.
Throw your fucking spear at him, dog.
Throw your fucking
I yell
three-headed
it
spear at
just
him.
like that. Hey, throw your
Throw
spear.
your fucking spear, dog!
I back him up with, yo, throw that fucking spear already.
Damn.
Dog.
Why you gotta play me like that?
I'll hurl my.
But not because you told me to.
I'm doing it! Not because you told me to, because I want to.
That's pretty fucking,
Yeah,
that's a fucking trident to the heart.
So you do hit one. What's the damage? You roll damage.
Yeah, I'm just trying to.
The damage is 25 because there's 3 of them.
3 points. 7.
So you do 7 damage.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say you hit one of the
Strength
ones.
modifier doesn't go to it, right? That's just it.
No, your
You would
Are you throwing it with your strength or with your
yeah,
dexterity?
dexterity. So wait, so what did I say just now?
7.
So 9. I
So you
didn't
do 9 damage. Oh shit. Okay. Well, you just actually spear it through them.
If you're
and they
proficient
kind
with
of
the
wiggle.
weapon, you also have proficiency.
Yeah, that's what I had added.
He kind of wiggles out of control and flips over and crashes the bike, and he is dead.
Oh! And I'm gonna use my movement to run up and.
You can deal
See
1
that.
damage on a nigga and kill him when he falls off that bike. Like, this isn't a survivable speed at which they're
Yeah.
going.
Well, I know, but I use my movement to run over to him. How far away is he?
They're about 10 meters or so, but you
That's
hit
30
him,
feet.
But you hit him, he wiggled off, so I'm gonna say about 15 feet in the opposite direction.
Do you just start teabagging?
Yep, I run over to get my trident.
Start teabagging. You should get that thing fucking.
And I do this.
You're a fighter. Become.
Okay, so now we have Lev's turn.
I'm gonna regenerate 2 spell points. Is it
You
first?
can use them right away if you want, so you have 3.
All right. I just want to make sure, like, because I'm still getting used to the new spell scale.
No, yeah,
so
no, sorry, it's a little bit different, but I feel like this is a way that I can keep track of it and be like, oh, how does this work? How does this work?
I'm gonna do Techno Takeover for 3
And I also
points.
wanted it to feel different so that it felt like you were in a whole new situation, a whole new world, too.
I am in a whole new world. Are there any cars or is it all motorcycles?
They're all motorcycles.
I'm gonna go ahead and do Techno Takeover for 3 of my fucking mana points. I'm gonna make one of these bikes just slam on the front brake, not the rear brake. I'm talking full on dead stop front brake. Whoever's the closest to directly in front of me, I'm just gonna do this. Nathan, look at me.
Yep.
And then their bike's gonna fucking
So wait.
jam and they're gonna fall off
So
forward.
you're gonna pull their front brake so they go flying forward?
So they literally do a fucking no slip and land
Yeah,
at my
like
feet.
literally just locking up the front tires.
And should they land at my feet with any hit points left, I'm just gonna step on their throat/neck and keep fucking stomping it
okay,
until they're
joke's
dead.
on you, they don't have brakes. though.
Let-
Jokes on you. They don't
Okay,
have throats.
so you
You're
cast
old
that,
and
take away, so you have
I
no
did.
spells
I've got no
left.
spells
Break
left.
your ankles trying to step on your throat.
So do you want to do it on, is it going to be one of the ones you've...
Whoever's the closest in front of me.
It is going to be one of the last guy that...
That
was in
dodged the fireball before.
So yeah, so you're going to flip him over, and just because I know that the damage of that is going to be enough, he is just dead, because you snap his neck.
Alright, cool.
So you wear a helmet.
And I'll
don't
I'll
think
stand
that-
there like this, like as the other guys race by me. That's my
You're
turn.
gonna- no, Lev's like this, hunched over.
Yes.
So I will
Hear
regenerate-
me.
My turn now, right?
Yeah.
So I regenerate 2 points. So our dudes are right there. This is Lev, Jimmy, and this,
They're only about...
the bike, and Nathan, Lev, Sean and I are right here. And
They're
the
maybe
bikes-
about 30... They're maybe about 30 meters.
So the bikes are going like this, right? And Lev just
They're
killed.
going around the town, yes.
So I've just killed one of the guys here, right? So we just got 4 on this side.
So how it worked was they were going like 4 of them were going this.
Yeah,
way,
I got how it was working, I'm just
no,
saying.
I'm also recalling this for myself. So they were both kind of going towards them. I'm gonna say one on each side died. So now there's only 3 of you on each side.
I'm gonna cast Flaming Sphere. It's a 2nd level spell. I'm gonna create basically a 5-foot sun, like a 5-foot diameter just ball. And it's pretty much just, I just control it. It's not like an explosion the way that fireball is. It's something I concentrate on and keep going. And creatures that are within 5 feet of the sphere at the end of their turn, or I mean at the end of this turn, take 2d6 fire damage, and I can move it up to 30 feet as a bonus action at the end of my turn. So I'm pretty much going to cast it right here in the path in which like the bikers are moving towards, and move it towards them, so that 3 of these bikers are pretty much running within
Okay.
range of this sun.
So for this, I'm gonna say
They
that
need they need dexterity saving throws to take half damage.
I'm gonna say that that's a 3-point the cast, and then 1 mana point per turn to keep concentrated.
Okay, so I'll do the damage. So they're gonna take 9 damage, or they will be taking 5 damage on a successful dexterity saving throw.
So 2 of them. Okay. So we're gonna say you were on the right side of the wall, Lev or Sean. You were on the left side of the wall. So you're casting it on this side. So 2 of them are.
The DC to beat is 14, by the way.
Okay. So one of them is actually hurt by this.
Yeah, he'll take 9, and then the others will take 5.
So okay. Now
Hey, stick on the sunny side of life.
you gave yourself 2 points back for this turn, right?
I did, yeah.
Okay, now take the 3 away. Okay, you're good. And then now it is going to be Sean.
So I can't see them from where I'm at, can I? Or
You can. There's
They're just
3
they're going like
you can't see the
Oh,
ones
okay,
that
okay.
he's firing at, but you can see the ones.
so
that
I'm
you're
gonna
aiming
cast Spike Growth on the side that I'm at. That is
Now,
a
what-
2nd level spell.
What's
It is
it do?
1 action. It's just essentially a bunch of spikes fucking pop up in the ground. Let me get you the actual.
Yeah, cool. Because I kind of base mana points based on the.
Based on whatever the fuck you want to make them, don't you?
No, I try to make them fair. I just make them based on how
Seems that-
powerful they are.
Seems that first level spells cost like
So
3.
the ground in a 20-foot
Depending on what they
radius,
do damage or if they're-
centered on a point within range, twists and sprouts hard spikes and thorns. The area becomes difficult terrain for the duration. When the creature moves into or within the area, it takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels. The transformation of the ground is camouflaged to look natural. Any creature that can't see the area at the time of the spell must make a Wisdom check against your spell save DC to recognize the terrain as hazardous. So they don't, unless they're specifically looking for it, which I can't see a reason they would be on motorcycles. They're not going to notice. I'm going to cast it in a 20-foot radius lengthwise back, so that essentially they'll be taking.
They'll be going through it.
Yeah, so they'll
Okay.
they'll
Just kinda
basically be
how Scott did
taking
Yeah.
Okay.
2, 4, 6. They'll be taking 8d4 damage if they drive through the thing, which they would.
So I'm gonna say that's a 4-point.
Fair enough. Well, 2 because I get 2 back.
Yeah, so you can basically do that. Same thing.
So yeah, it's concentration up to 10 minutes, and I'm gonna assume they're going in there, right?
Yeah, they're gonna go through that. Concentration is 1 mana point per
Round you hold it
per
up.
round, but I'm thinking that you are only gonna gain 1 per
Sorry
round.
about that.
So basically,
Can I
Yeah,
say
it's basically what you're
another-
concentrating. You only get 1.
Can I get one
d6
more
back.
d4, please?
And,
Yeah.
and since it's concentration, it's not like you
Yeah,
can cast other
you're not
spells.
gonna. You're not gonna cast. so
Yeah, that's
you're
just
only-
D&D rules. You can't cast other
No.
spells while you're
No,
concentrating.
no. So how
You
I'm
can't
gonna
even do. You can't really do anything else other than move, huh?
Yeah, you can just move.
You can move, and as long as you're not attacked, if you're attacked, you get to roll a saving throw against
Yeah.
it. But
So Lev, to catch you up, what it is, I'm casting Spike Growth in a 20-foot long strip, so they're taking 88 damage. So for every 5 feet. For every 5 feet they move, they take 2d4. Because
only
I'm making
two-
it a strip, they're gonna be going through all
Only
20
2
feet.
of them are gonna go through this. So.
Okay, that's fine.
And also for concentration, you'll be able to continually cast it,
6,
but you won't gain any
8,
mana points
10,
because you're going to be gaining only 1 mana point,
yeah.
but you're going to be spending
15
1 mana
plus
point, so
8 would be 23.
23
that way you
damage.
can't just
Hey, it's the same amount I
concentrate
did.
spell and keep counting.
Nathan, 2 of them are gonna take 23 damage.
Why don't you just
Two
say,
of them-
Nathan? Why don't you just make it that you don't generate mana points while concentrating?
Two of them
Because
have
they-
their
because
motorcycle
you
tires
you
fucking
technically do.
explode.
It's just concentration. It's just how it's going to work. It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
Yeah, no,
that's
that's
it.
not.
I'm just saying, like for the ease of simplicity, you can just say you don't generate mana while concentrating.
Okay, yeah, we can just-
Ordinarily, that spell is not that powerful, but given the situation.
But given the situation of how far they traveled, so what you have done is you have effectively ripped up their tires to shreds. You have thrown them off the bikes. They have
road
going at full
rashed
speed.
their way through.
No,
They
they're full
rolled
speed.
20 feet through this. Taking
Basically,
24
they're just
damage.
bloody pulps, and they are both dead.
23 or 24?
Oh man,
23.
that's a gnarly attack right there.
No, Spike Growth is probably my favorite spell in all of D&D.
I think
So,
it's the bandits. There should be what?
Mine is gate.
Bandits are now like
It's
what?
Gate? What's that?
It's the 9th
Four
level
of them
spell
left?
where
No,
you
6
you
of them.
essentially
There's
get to
4 of
become
them
Rick Sanchez with the
Yeah,
portal
they were-
gun.
There's 4 of them left. 2 of them are damaged.
You want to fucking?
2 of them are fine.
You're fighting
So
vampires.
they're
Some
going
in a
around the
20-foot
back of the
radius
side of the
gate
city.
to the Sahara Desert where the sun
Nobody
is
can
shining
see,
through,
you guys
right on the
can't see them.
ceiling.
You can hear them taking shots up there. You can see, you can hear other people on the other side of the city that are guarding.
The realm
Take
of
some
fire.
shots at them, but that's about it.
Spike
This
Growth is my
turn you
favorite
can't actually see anything.
Because it's incredibly
so
adaptable.
I don't
I'm just
know
gonna
if
take
you
it to
want-
I'm gonna
regenerate.
move
some-
I'm gonna move my since it's Jimmy's. It's
You-
Jimmy's.
they move way too far. They move over 90 meters.
No, I know. I'm not gonna be moving it to hit them. I'm just gonna move positions so that when they come back around, it's in their way.
Yeah, I'll generate my 2 and then I'll just radiant action to shoot the first bitch I see rolling around the curve.
Alright, so you have 2 points.
I got.
Well,
you
let's-
you
Jimmy
generate
goes
2 more
first.
points unless you're concentrating on the spell.
I don't see much of a reason to keep concentrating. I'll just cast it.
I will keep concentrating on mine.
Okay, so another, and then you hear them kind of come back around again. They're able to, so they kind of went around the other side of the town. They've kind of crossed each other, and now they're just coming back around.
I cast Spike Growth
As soon as they're within pistol range, my reaction will kick in.
So they are about, let's say they're about 15 meters away from you guys now again. So it's now, wait, I am. So we're doing.
It him.
No, I'm trying
love
to
this.
calculate turns. So went their turn, your guys' turn.
Now it'd be Jimmy's turn.
Their turn. So their turn they moved up, so now they're gonna see. So yes, now they're with their movement speed. Now it's gonna be their turn.
They can probably take some shots, right?
They're gonna take some shots. So
Shots.
so 2 of them are coming toward you guys on one side.
Bring it.
So the ones on the one don't make it. The cancer.
Don't you hate when your fucking setup doesn't work and the dice fuck you up?
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm getting fucked up.
Why
by
do you
the
guys
dice.
just lie?
So
Yeah, I do. Because it's better. It's better storytelling sometimes.
Dude, I give more shit about a story than a fucking random dice roll.
no, but I mean, anyway. But one of them is able to kind of spray at you. But 1 out of 4 guys being able to hit is not very good. So. But
Just so you know, my AC is like
can I see
12.
D6?
No, not even. Oh yeah. Okay, so I thought you're saying.
No, that thing only lasts for a round. The round I used it.
So we get. Okay, so we got 6, 7, and 8, and how am I gonna do this? Who's gonna get hit? Is the thing.
Probably not
Probably
me.
the guys on the ground.
Yeah,
Probably
so,
Either me or Jimmy, like.
And my
or the
frog.
frog. So
Kill my frog. I don't
Roll
know.
a
Just-
d4.
I'll get another one.
huh?
Roll a d4 and assign one of each.
Yeah, you know
numbers.
what? Because they are just spraying and praying.
And if it lands on a 4, just re-roll it.
On a 4
Okay,
hits
so
everybody.
One for a Sarac.
2, 3, 4 reroll.
4 hits everyone.
2.
That's the
You.
shoe.
So you
Yeah,
take-
that's how I usually whenever I have something randomly hits, I usually just assign you guys a number.
Okay,
and
so
roll
you
it.
take 8 damage.
Just for fairness' sake.
Go into my armor class.
Yeah.
Yeah, for some reason, for the sake of like, whenever I have traps to ambush you, I would just roll a D, whatever the 4.
No, I
roll
do
a
the
D4
same
for
thing. You
guys.
can't. It's hard to single out which player you want to hit because it always feels like you're just targeting.
Yeah.
It goes to Jimmy now.
It is now Jimmy's turn.
I go get my net. And spend the turn untangling.
With a
the guy.
fresh bullet wound.
With a fresh bullet wound. And also, he didn't do it the turns when they were on the other side of the fucking city.
You don't want to spend your turn doing something fun?
So,
I don't remember being like.
yeah, I told you that you take a turn.
No, I know, but
I'm
I'm.
to come back around.
This is my first turn since
No, you had a whole
Since
turn that you had a
1972.
free time to do anything you want.
I threw my. Since
Then
I
there was-
threw that, I have yet to have a turn.
No, since you threw that, basically they were looping around, so we pretty much had like
There was-
a few seconds where we weren't doing anything.
Oh,
I told you
I
there's
used
an
it-
open turn.
So you can
Oh,
kinda
I
got
rated
your
my,
nut in
my
that,
pistol
so-
shooting
Oh, I
action.
didn't
Can
know
I
that.
take
you
that?
already said you
Yeah.
said
Okay.
that. You said that you were going to concentrate on your spell.
Yeah.
You said you were going to dissipate the thing and regain your mana.
Jimmy picked up his net.
Jimmy picked up his
Jimmy
net.
picked up his net. Jimmy, you got to pay attention when I speak though.
No.
Well, I've been paying attention.
Jimmy, I don't think you.
Jimmy, no.
I think you're a poor listener, and it's really affecting the health of your relationship.
Yeah.
Earlier, it's like, oh guys, this house is super clean. There's no dust anywhere. I pick up sand.
Pockets.
I don't know what their floor is. They can have.
They could have
I
had.
said it's
dust.
clean.
They
To be
could have
fair,
had.
You didn't specify they didn't have sand floors.
You didn't say that the floor was not sand.
Gotcha.
Wait, as a matter of
What are
fact,
you doing, Shoemaker?
what are we standing on at this exact
Yeah,
moment?
what is the ground right now? Is it a desert?
I think it's
You're
grass.
kind of like in a
Grassy?
city, so it's kind of like a paved road.
Dirty grass.
But I'm
No,
outside
they're
the
outside the
city.
gate.
Oh, you're
You
outside
gotta
the
pay
city. You're on a
attention to
dirty
these
road.
things.
Fuck yourself, asshole.
Is it sand or dirt or what?
It's a dirt road, sort of.
Okay.
Is it particularly gritty dirt,
Yeah,
or is
would
it
you-
like?
Would you say the
is it-
soil
is
is
it
a
a earthy
sandy
loam?
loam, or is
It's
it
a loamy
just-
sand.
Okay.
No, it's kind of just your standard dirt road, dickhead. You know what? You get your net tangled and tangled in it. It is now Lester. No, fuck you. Go ahead.
Alright.
I wanted to let you know, though, as punishment, it took you embarrassingly long to get your net.
As punishment, Daddy.
It was snaggled all around stuff, and
It was snowing around a dead guy.
I'm usually the one who's tied up in it, so I'm never, the one who.
God damn it. All right.
Alright, I'm gonna brace my neck. Hopefully
Alright.
it's close enough.
All right. Lev.
Alright, can I go ahead and resolve that readied action before I start my turn? Because it would have happened during their turn as they
Yeah,
moved
you
within
ready your
range.
pistol. Yeah, go ahead.
So I'll take that shot right quick. 14 if I add my dexterity modifier.
You don't hit them. But you have, I don't know. If,
Alright, then as my turn begins.
Is a ready to action only a half action or how's
No,
it
a
work?
readied
you
action,
use
it
it-
happens during their turn. I just didn't want to interrupt you.
Oh, because would it be? But do you get a full action for that? Or
Yeah,
do you-
no, it happens during their
because
turn.
you have 2 shots.
Oh, I don't know. Then I would have only fired once, I think. Like, let's say it took half an action to get ready, and then the other half action to shoot.
But you don't just fire a second shot. You're fine.
That's the same exact roll
Okay.
for 14.
Well, you don't hit.
suck, dog.
So now that I've got 4 points, I think I'm gonna be an asshole once more. Nah, hang on, I'm not gonna do
The
that.
40-foot fireball wasn't. I said that was 6.
Yeah, it was 6. I don't have enough for that yet.
I'll give you 2 of mine.
No.
I'm gonna cast blindness. I'll just
No, fuck that, dude. Cast Crown of Madness, dude.
Crown of Madness would mean he gets a wisdom saving throw.
Do blindness.
Yeah, I'm just-
I've never once cast Crown of Madness and it works.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
It's probably my
You're gonna need to beat a.
No, you're gonna need to beat a 15.
I don't know what my favorite spell is.
I'm gonna need better
You
fucking
send
dice than
messages.
this.
No, that sounds like I just won, didn't it?
With one of them.
No, it only targets one, so the first guy fails it.
Yeah, you do.
Alright, so he's blind. He's blind going 90 meters a second on a fucking motorcycle.
Every 10 seconds. But it's
Blind,
yeah,
Nathan.
it's still pretty fucking.
That's pretty fucking terrifying, dude. I'd be.
So I'm
I'd be
also gonna
fucking
roll.
He at least puts on his brakes.
I'm gonna
He
roll-
calmly breaks. Slows
Yo, how
down.
many spell slots is that? It's a second level spell.
Blindness. I'm gonna say is 10. 3.
I feel like honestly, I feel like 2's fair for blindness because it's powerful in this context. But in most situations, it's not a
Well, see, the
damage
thing
dealing
is,
spell.
I want the spell. So
But it
that
is
they
a
will
second
slow-
level spell. It's you
I'm
gotta
gonna
do.
make it. I'm gonna make it 3. That way that you still lose some for next turn. I don't think it's fair that
You just
like,
constantly fucking blind.
That's look. I like the spell chip system, but it is super easy to manipulate.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
work it
I
out.
agree.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Like this
We're-
is,
we're-
Are you basing?
I mean, like, I'm down to.
No, let's talk about it at LOC in a minute.
we'll talk about it when we're done with this game.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna work out the kinks with this. So now he's
Yeah,
gonna.
'cause I've got
roll
some
a
suggestions.
save. So he's able to control himself for like a minute, like kind of like knowing that if he goes straight, he should be fine. He's trying to slow down, but he's just not able to compensate for the bumps and just the rounds. And
May I, Nick?
he kind of
he-
takes it to the side, slides off, and let's do.
I was gonna say, does he collide with this flaming orb that I've been sending their direction?
No.
Well, it is my turn because that's where I spend my turn doing. Is I do move the orb to intercept these guys who are now looping back around.
He's gonna be sliding off his bike, and he's gonna be taking. He dies.
A heaping helping of that fucking road rash.
No, I literally said they have 20 health, and I'm like, I'm gonna roll a d20 and see how many damage he takes. I rolled a fucking 20. The first time I rolled a fucking 20.
And it's just all right. So I'm gonna swoop my my flaming sphere to intercept the other bikers. Then
Okay.
So they're gonna
You're only
make
gonna
it
be able to get one of them now because they're kind of becoming wise to your guys' tricks. And also the one's dead, so you're only gonna be able to.
Okay.
get
So he needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
he does not.
So he's gonna take 10 damage.
He's not looking so good, but he is still okay. And okay as terms.
That's it for me.
And then we got Sean.
So the guys are doing what now?
Most of them are dead.
Your mother.
Yeah.
I think we got what?
They're
From up where I'm at,
they are kind of down below you.
would I be able to aim my rifle at them and shoot?
Yeah, you can aim your rifle at them.
I look it over, not quite sure what to do, and I aim.
No, you were all given like a little crash course lesson of. Oh,
I said what I said.
okay.
I aim and shoot.
All right.
Oops.
You can't even hit the.
Fuck! Critical fail.
So
I don't
not
do
really
anything.
knowing what to do, you had the safety on.
It jams.
And
I'm gonna take
No,
a
no, you
dexterity
don't even-
saving throw to
You had
avoid
the
the
safety
shot.
on.
I had the safety on. Yeah, that's what happened.
You're like, what the fuck? This thing sucks.
Sarah.
No, you had the safety on.
Yeah, that could be the model for a Sararak field man right there.
So, one of the bikers comes
He's
around.
like the old RuneScape wizard that just wears the blue
They're kind of
robes.
passing you. One's gonna spray. What's your guys' AC?
11.
It's not very good, I'll tell you that much. It's 12.
Mine's 16.
What's the Toad's AC?
Mine's 15. 11.
Okay, so we got 2 possible hits there. Okay, we'll make it.
Same as Dart. You know?
Okay, wait, hang on. That didn't make it. That didn't make it. And then
Just so you know, Nathan,
Okay.
physically I'm tired, but emotionally I'm actually hella like enthused about this
Okay,
game.
so because of how disadvantage works, they actually were not able to hit you, but they were able to go around. But you see one of them has a machete. He's coming right for you, Sararak. He's coming right. He's coming at you like 90 meters per second. Hang on, don't worry. He's coming at you. He's kind of the one that's kind of like on his last leg from Scott, but he's like determined to take someone down. He's got his machete.
I stare him in the eyes and I just say, like, I know he can't hear me because he's got a motorcycle engine roaring and he's screaming at me. I
Do it,
say,
pussy, right?
"You're worthless."
Well, as he's getting close to you, all of a sudden you just see his head just burst and go sideways, and he falls off, and you're saved last minute.
I spit on his corpse and say I stand by my statement. Anyway, as you were saying.
So yeah, that happens. That guy's dead, just so you know. Now it goes back to Jimmy's turn.
How many backers are left?
2. 2.
And then 8 more come over the hill.
How close is the next one?
They
wouldn't
have
be
sped
mad.
past you.
I wouldn't be mad
So
at
they're-
all.
Oh well, wait. Us bracing. Did any of them come
Yeah,
near
did he-
you? And
did he-
Oh, yeah, go ahead and do your bracing action. Sorry, I forgot.
No problem. Failed
Crit
anyway.
failure.
Second one.
So being how fast they were going,
There's a lot of
your
bad
shot
luck
would've
on
been
that side of the
perfect
fucking
if they
table.
weren't going
I
so
was supposed
fast.
to be there originally.
Okay.
Being the champion you are.
Yo, Sean.
Okay, boy. Seeing that there's only
That's
2
a
of them
19.
left, they start to take off. They kind of just go back towards the road.
Probably the smart move on their end.
Yeah. And as they're going, you see another one of them just one of their heads just pop. So there's one left, and he makes it back over the hill.
Oh man. All right. Woo! City defended.
You have successfully defended the city.
We did it.
And
I
if
guess-
you guys didn't catch it, that was Hamilton and Tate doing it.
I figured
Yeah.
that for the second one. I thought at first I thought it might have been Sean's sniper. But
Who
then,
and
I thought it was a Sararak.
Taint and the other guy?
no, Hammy taint.
I just assumed his head exploded because of the Sararak's latent like magic.
Wait, what's his
Awesome.
real name? Is it Tate, right? It's
Yeah,
Tate.
they go by last.
No, it's Taint,
call
like
it
the
for
area
that,
between
Nathan?
the ball sack
Yeah, I
and the
know.
eye.
That's what they call
Are
it.
we calling it?
I am.
We can call it here, but if you guys want to do a couple little.
Let's do a few more. Let's do
Yeah,
some
let's
little
do
more
a closing
narrative and
remarks.
close it up.
Your closing remarks.
Okay.
This game
So
sucks,
as you're
Nathan, I hate
walking
you.
back in, back, Hamilton and Tate kind of come and
Taint.
comes up to you. Tate again.
Hamilton.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little
what-
scrappy there.
I don't know what you're
Good.
trying to do.
You have a good arm on you, my friend.
I know.
Dick.
Did you want an autograph? I'm
he-
willing to
does
sign
he attempt to
autograph.
shake
Here
my
you go,
name?
squirt.
Well, they were going to take your collars off if Jimmy would have played nice.
No.
No, they're going to take your collars off. And they
play
say,
nice.
Yeah, we proved our
we-
guys.
we've
We proved
seen
we
enough.
proved
I
our
killed
loyalty.
8 people I would have killed anyway. Yes, please remove this.
Thank you, Taint. Thank you.
I'm not forgetting
Friend.
that they put a bomb on me though.
Thanks, friend.
They're,
Hey.
they're bad to me.
Wait, do you want to say that? Do
Hey.
you want to say that in character?
No, fuck
Guys,
no.
remember
Let's
what?
say,
Remember
say
what?
that in character. Just do it.
I'm not forgetting you put a bomb on me. Like that bomb ass pussy I had last week because
I'm
women are
straight.
so hot.
Yeah.
I had sex with a pussy.
These never really were bombs.
Hey guys, forgive and forget. That's what Ankle always says.
they were.
That's what your pussy father taught you, didn't he?
Forgive and swallow.
Yeah, it would be.
Where's all the other
It
guys?
would actually be a war crime if we put actual explosive collars around
You
you.
guys are such.
But
Left. Gas him. Gas him.
Yeah, I guess, no, I don't have the spell slots. I'm gonna take a narrative moment to catch my breath, and I'm gonna turn into gas and kill Taint.
God
Yeah, kill him.
No.
says no, and it's not happening.
Gasses.
Yeah, no, I don't have the slots for
Wait,
it.
Nate, did we get checkpoints?
Yeah.
Alright,
I'm gonna
sniped
save.
Taint in
I'm
the
gonna
head.
save the game, and then while he snipes,
Yeah,
Taint,
I'm
I'll
gonna
go
save
gas.
the
We're gonna,
game.
we're gonna save the game right here.
We're gonna save
gonna-
right here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and gas Hammy.
I'm gonna just make out with Jimmy's character now that we're paused. Like now that we're at the checkpoint.
Now
Yo,
that we're at a
I
checkpoint.
Hey
After the
Rourke,
checkpoint.
I was really worried there for a second with those.
So what happens after
guys.
Sean and I successfully murder these two, and then we'll
Uh,
reload the
we'll-
Yeah,
checkpoint?
'cause that,
Convene back.
that would have been a 23.
Okay, so you kill them, but no.
I don't want to reload.
They
Yeah, actually, I don't want to reload.
Yeah, we changed our mind. Now that they're dead, I don't want to reload
No.
the checkpoint.
Alright, back to the checkpoint. What happened?
They got killed by raiders.
No, so Hamilton and Tate informed you that the general of the army had a feeling that you guys actually weren't from around here, but he
Wow, what a
wanted
piece
to,
of shit. We're
but
getting
he
that
wanted
impression.
to, but he couldn't be sure, and he had to have something to justify to prove the write down in the official reports that you guys were trustworthy people that weren't going to be some rebel rousers, that were going to actually be some good for the harm. So
I bet if I asked the general to say Google real slowly, he'll think he's saying gullible. Because that nigga.
So,
He's gullible.
you guys have basically been granted citizen. You're not granted citizenship. But you guys are able to free to go.
Nice.
Sweet, cool. We go back to our
As
timeline.
payment, you are given the weapons and everything.
We go back to our timeline.
No,